Hello everybody and welcome to our live stream. This is the first live stream we've ever done, so there's probably going to be some technical difficulties because for one I've got Slim to my right and Shady to my left, so who knows if everything's going to go to plan or not. But we've got a few house rules in the chat. One is that we only ask for 3 emojis maximum, and also that we don't do massive sentences in capital letters because YouTube doesn't like it. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, we'd love it if you could do that. And also on the below the little box window that you're watching, there'll be a little thumbs up button. So if you could click the old thumbs up so that we can, YouTube will know that we are good people if there's lots of thumbs up. But no doubt we'll lose a few people along the way. But we've got some fantastic things on offer for you tonight. It's got nothing to do with what's behind us. We'll be revealing that very, very shortly.
So thank you all for joining us tonight. So we already sell garden machinery, ATVs, trailers and robotics. So what else could we add to our arsenal? Well, perhaps you'd like to have a quick guess, drop some comments in our chat room there, and then we'll move shortly on to what we're going to reveal in a moment.
If you have already we had a bit of a data breach on Facebook earlier today. So if you do know what we're launching, then keep that quiet. But if you've got any honest guesses, please pop them in the chat, like Josh said.
Yeah, so throughout this live stream, we've got some great giveaways, some current products and some new products we're about to launch. So stick with us, answer a few questions, and you could be taking some prizes home with you.
The best thing about our live stream this evening is that we are raising money for charity. The charity is called CALM, which is the Campaign Against Living Miserably. It's a suicide prevention and mental health charity. It's a very, very good charity to support. Our industry is very male dominated. Suicide deaths in the UK run about 75% of male deaths under 45 are caused by suicide. So it's an amazing charity for us to help out. At the bottom of your screen in the chat section, you'll see that there's a super chat function where you can donate money by pinging up an extra question or chat that you'd like to ask us, or if you just want to donate, you can do that. There's also a Just Giving link that we've got, and if one of our moderators would happily put that link into the chat, that would be absolutely brilliant, so that you go straight to Just Giving and donate money to the charity CALM. It's a really, really worthwhile charity, and we'll be saying a little bit more about it later on.
Right, so as James mentioned, we've got some giveaways this evening. We're not going to let the cat out the bag quite yet as to what we are launching, but James has just brought across some of our own personal products for the business, in which this is going to be our first giveaway. Like I said, James is going to talk to you about how the giveaway is going to work. Obviously, this is only a small token from the business to start off with. The rest of it during the night, there'll be some really decent products as well to give away. So, keep the comments flowing. James is going to explain how the giveaways work in a second, and then hopefully everyone's going to have an enjoyable night. But yeah, thank you once again for joining us, and I'll hand back to James.
So, how the giveaways are going to work? Because we thought, well, we're here over this side of the camera, but we've also got Will and Suzanne, the other side of the camera and on the computer controlling everything. So if you've got any questions, they'll let us know you've got questions throughout the evening, but they've also got to control what's going on in the chat. So we can't actually see every single thing that's happening. So the way we're going to work the giveaways is that we're going to ask you a question, a really good question. Oh, look at little Bo Peep over here.
They're adult size as well.
So what we're going to do, we're going to ask you a question. And they're not difficult questions. Well, I hope they're not anyway. I wrote them, so who knows. But what we can do is we'll ask you the question, and then you've got to put the answer into the chat, and we'll give you however long we feel is long enough for you to answer that question. And then if there's, say, 20 people who've got the right answer, I'll then ask one of the other guys, or they'll ask me, pick a number between 1 and 20, and then let's say they get 17. The 17th person to get that right, or the 10th person to get that right, or the 9th person to get it right, whatever that might be at the time, will be the one who wins the prize. We can't be fairer than that, and hopefully there's enough goodies here tonight to keep everybody happy. Some of them, like Josh said, they're fantastic. Really, really, really good.
Yeah, so please like this feed, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and answer the questions, and you'll be in the running to win some really good prizes.
I need to go get the question. I can't remember what the first one is.
We'll just stand there looking pretty for
That's
5
it,
minutes.
yeah. We'll try to.
Yeah. Cool. So obviously, if you can give us a thumbs up on the video, on the feed, that'd be much appreciated. It will help our keep this all going for the business. And like I say, we're going to launch in any moment. We'll just do this first giveaway first. James is back.
So, our first prize is going to be our YouTube sticker sheet, our YouTube t-shirt, and our Hayes Machinery hat. What more could you ask for as a first giveaway of the evening? And the first question, really hard one, and it's also YouTube related to our channel. So hopefully all of you are already subscribers and you've watched all our videos about 10 times each. If you haven't, go on, go and do it. So the first question is, what was the make of the garden tractor that we restored on YouTube last year? Can anyone remember what make of the tractor was? I'll give you a clue. It was very golden.
Can I enter?
Can you enter?
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah.
What do you want to enter, mate?
Quickly.
Yeah, can you actually remember what it was? Yeah. So we'll give you a little bit of time now to put some comments in, see if you can guess what it was, or hopefully you remember what it was. So if you've just joined us, we are here to launch a brand new product range this evening, products that we haven't sold before. Like Josh said earlier on, we do garden equipment, we do trailers, we do ATVs, and all the accessories and equipment goes with it. We felt as a business it's time to expand on our range and bring something else to the business. And this won't be something that is just for our showroom. This is going to be something that is going to be nationally available across the UK. The little clue there, maybe not, maybe, I know Josh had some ideas about the range he wanted to do, but I didn't think it'd be quite PC for YouTube.
I think it'd be suitable.
No. Keep that for home time.
So this is the giveaway this evening for the answers that you're giving now. It's for our YouTube t-shirt, the YouTube sticker sheet, and the beautiful hat that Josh has got on top of his bolts.
We would get Ryan to fit that show on, but I don't think it's going to quite fit.
No, I don't think we do. I think I need a big one.
Yeah.
Unless some of us like our chainsaw video, if you didn't see it the other day, we had a few comments saying how nice and tight our trousers were and how tight our t-shirts were. So we
have donned it again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've got on some tighter ones again, just for those viewers who really like that. How are we getting on, guys?
What guesses have we got so far?
How many have we got?
11 or 12.
Have we got any wrong guesses?
One wrong.
What's the wrong one? What's the one that's wrong?
Just misspelled.
Oh, it's misspelled.
Oh.
Oh, what's that one? Relaunch of the Lego.
Oh, there we are. That's cool. So yeah, like I said, guys, this is our first live we've ever done. So we're new to this. We're normally swearing a little bit and making some funny sounds when we get things wrong. So we will do that tonight. But normally we can edit that out. Whereas tonight we don't have that opportunity. But I'm sure we'll work it out. It'll be okay.
We'll try our best.
We'll try our best. We'll try our best.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
And again, thank you everyone that's joined so far. Much appreciated. And I expect you'll do another bit about the charity in a bit that we're raising money for tonight. So.
Yeah, so you can click the super chat button below if you would like to donate to the charity. We'd really appreciate it if you could, or click the Just Giving link, which you'll find in the chat from one of our moderators who's put that up there.
It's hot enough without a snow
It's
jacket.
very warm today. We've all been wearing shorts all day now. We've gone and put the trousers on, so it's we're all a little bit warm, but it's okay. How many have we got, guys?
12.
Cool. We've got 12 correct answers. I think we're going to go from 1 to 12 on the first one. Ryan, pick a number 1 to 12.
Number 6.
Number 6. So the 6th person has won that. Who is the one person? Hopefully it's not a member of staff because they can't enter.
If it is, draw again.
If it is, yeah. Well, Ryan can have another guess.
Yes.
Who is number 6? Who is the 6th person to get that right?
Who's the lucky winner?
Because the answer, which we probably should say already, is Boland's. It was a Boland's Husky 600. If you haven't watched that YouTube series that we've done, It is a beautiful little
Lovely.
tractor, lovely little garden tractor with a snow plow on the front. How are we doing, guys?
Yeah. Good shout.
Show it
Yeah.
on the screen. And their name is, do you want to tell us?
Little delay.
There we are. Dr. Lam Sochiobad 445. There we go. I might want to say that we can only post inside in the UK. Should have probably said that a bit before, but like I said, this is live. We're going to get things wrong. So Dr. LMSB 445. Is that 445 as a reference to a Husqvarna chainsaw? No, maybe, possibly. If you're in the UK, we can definitely send that to you. If not, then we should have probably said that. I can only apologise. Is he commenting? Hopefully he'll comment and see if he's pleased. And if not, we'll redraw that later on.
So how many people have gone in the chat at the moment then? How many watches?
We've got 56 watches.
56 watchers. Welcome everybody.
Good.
Thank you very much. Really, really good for our first live. I've seen lots of first lives where there's only like 4 people watching. I'm quite happy that there's more than 4. Yeah, that's really, really good. Thank you very much. Right, so we'll go with DRLMB, whatever.
LMS 445.
445. Yeah, there we go. We'll go with him for now. Hopefully he lives in the UK so he can win these cool prizes. Right, should we dump these?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get rid of these ones.
Cool. All right.
I'll take them.
Thank you, mate. Perfect job. Right, what is next? Charity plug. So just stick that in the box. So the charity that we're supporting is the Campaign Against Living Miserably. Really, really important charity. It's they help a lot of people, whether you are thinking of suicide or mental health issues. Everyone will be at some point in their life suffer from anxiety, stress, or something a lot worse, addiction, lots of different things. And charities like this, so it's not just about raising money, but it's also about awareness. They're out there to help people who need someone to talk to. It's a great charity. Please click onto their website and see the support that is available, because they are fantastic at what they do. And it's a fantastic charity for us to support. As I said, male suicide in the UK is 75% of suicide in the UK is male and 25% female. And it's a brilliant charity support. But also with regards to if you're suffering from grief of someone who's committed suicide, they're also there to support people who are grieving and have been left to deal with the consequences. And again, they're there to support those people as well as people who are suffering themselves. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, please click our super chat button in the bottom to be able to donate or ask us a question. If you've got any other questions throughout the night, don't hesitate to ask them in the normal chat as well. You know, if you can't afford to donate, it's not a problem. Or you can click onto our Just Giving link where you'll be able to add a donation through that as well. So yeah, we thank everyone very, very much if you can donate anything at all. It's really, really kind.
We just had a super chat
Oh, we
donation.
just had a super chat donation from Steve Small Engine Saloon
Thank
of,
you very much for that,
Thank you
buddy.
very much, Steve.
of 20 Canadian dollars. Thank you, Steve. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for supporting this live event. If you don't know who Steve is already, Steve is from Canada. He lives on Vancouver Island, and he has got a fantastic YouTube channel. He's got 430,000 subscribers. So he's you know,
He knows what he's doing.
he knows what he's doing. He does lots of how-to videos on what to do with chainsaws, lawnmowers, little tips and tricks throughout the industry that we get. So there's great content that he provides, and he's been a massive benefactor to our YouTube channel and supporting us and helping us and giving us some tips and tricks to be able to get that little bit more. And so yeah, thank you for everything you do, Steve, and thank you so much for your donation. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Chat, Mowers.
And we got, super chat from Mick's Mowers as well of £50. Mick, thank you very much.
Thank you, buddy.
Another massive benefactor to our channel. Mick runs a live stream every Saturday night. So Will and Suzanne behind the cameras tonight have been talking to Mick a massive amount over the last, 10 days, probably 2 weeks,
Yeah.
with regards to how to do live streams, because he is an expert at live streams. He runs one every Saturday night. There's 5 of us here tonight. Mick does his all by himself.
And it's
From-
natural. Isn't
And
it?
it is all
It's
natural.
natural.
It's brilliant. Yeah, he does it from his shed. He's a very, very talented man at doing it. I've always said that he should be on the radio. But Mick, thank you very much for the donation and everything you've done for our channel. It's much appreciated. Being that generous is very, very welcome, and it's going to a fantastic cause. So thank you very much. And what we're also going to throw into the mix is that we have got some T-shirts from Calm. So the 3 largest donators this evening are going to receive, no matter where they live in the world, will receive a Calm T-shirt. And if it is a considerable donation, I might even be a little bit more generous and send some other things as well.
We're going to
So-
drive up and give it to them.
Drive up. As long as they're within 20 miles, I'll drive up and give it to them.
Free delivery within 30. And
Well, they buy them as well.
Dick Small Engines.
Dick Small Engines. Dick, yeah, Dick,
you
thank you
very
very much. Dick is one of our moderators this evening as well. Dick, thank you very much for the donation. Dick's a great guy. I've been on some other live streams with Dick, and he is just a super guy. And he's got some really cool little videos on his channel as well. So check out Dick Small Engines. So if one of our moderators could run Steve's link, Mick's link, and Dick's link to their channel, just so that other people who's watching this live stream can check out their channels as well, because they do some great content. Oh, we've got a sign coming up. We've got Suzanne back there with some little signs. So if people donate or
it's a good job you
do
got
other
your
things.
glasses on.
It is a good job I got my glasses on. I'm still squinting.
What have we got there, right?
Have it come up, yeah. There you go.
Oh,
Phil,
Oh, look
okay.
at that.
thank you, Phil.
Thank you very much.
Phil, thank you very much. So Phil is a customer of ours, a local customer of ours. Phil has bought some fantastic products from our shop and has supported us now for probably around 18 months. And yeah, so thank you very much, Phil. It's a very generous donation. Thank you very much. That's absolutely brilliant. It's going for a really good cause. So yeah, no, really, really appreciative of that. Thank you so much.
We've got another.
We've got another coming as well. Suzanne's back there with her labels. She loves it. She looks like a DJ back there with a headphones. There we go. Watch your wording live on YouTube, James.
Hobby Motor.
Wow.
Wow, and
Thank you very
Hobby
much.
Motor, Klaus, again, I've been on some great live streams with Klaus. Klaus is from Denmark, and he's got a great YouTube channel where he does lots of how-to videos. Some of them are in English, most of them are in Danish, but check his content out. It is really, really good. He done a fantastic video the other day on changing an Automower base plate, and I even went to the lengths of commenting on his channel in Danish. But how accurate I was, Klaus, I have no idea. But no, thank you very much. Check out his channel, Hobby Motor. It's really good, and he's just a super nice guy. Like, he's just awesome. Really like Klaus. Thank you very much.
So I don't mind delivering that shirt. That's absolutely fine.
That's it.
Oh,
Take a few days off and go.
no, Klaus, Josh is going to. He just said that he's going to hand deliver your T-shirt to
There you
Denmark.
go.
So as long as you pay the airfare, I'm
Cover
sure
the expenses.
Another
one.
Another super
Oh.
chat.
Richard Sidgwick.
Have no idea who that is. No
I
idea.
think he's
Anyone?
fairly good in his field, I think.
Is he? He's good in his
He's a
field.
bit of an expert. I
Is he a
think.
farmer?
Yeah.
Is he? Outstanding in his
Very
field.
good, Very outstanding.
So Richard is a member of our team here at Hayes Machinery. He is our Automower specialist. You might have seen him on some of the videos where we show you how to change the blades and change the clock settings on our Automowers. He is a guru when it comes to robotic mowers, and he's been with us for about 18 months now. So massive valued member of the team. And yeah, thank you for moderating tonight as well, Rich. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you, Rich.
Really, really good.
Got another one coming through.
Oh, we've
Oh.
got
Yeah,
super chat from Marie Passmore.
Passmore. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's another local customer of ours. That's I know Marie for many years, and we know Dan very well. Marie's other half. So yeah, thank you very much for the donation. It's really, really kind. This is great. I can't believe the generosity is really, really
Thank you,
fantastic. It's yeah, for an amazing charity. So it's going to a really, really good cause. It might be good if one of the moderators can have a look at keep an eye on the running total of Just Giving as well, to see where we are on the total on there as well. AJP Garden Machines, yeah, we've seen him on Mix Mowers chat as well, on his Mix Mowers live stream. Yeah, he's always been very active on there. So yeah, thank you very much for your kind donation. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, they're coming through. They're coming through.
It's really good.
Yeah. We'll give it another few minutes of looking at these, and then we'll move on to our big event and big reveal. How many people we got in the chat now, guys?
Mikey Yo-Yo.
57.
57, cool.
Thank you very much.
But sorry I'm late.
Yeah, Mikey.
Any time.
Yeah.
Pop in whenever. Absolutely fantastic you could make it.
Yeah. Thank you to everybody who's joined us so far.
Thank you, Mikey. Really appreciate it. Oh, Suzanne's back there with a label. Just going
That's it.
She should have been like in air traffic control.
Especially those headphones.
Oh, we have
James
got
Dunlop.
a very nice donation there from James Dunlop. So yeah, thank you very much, James. Very appreciative. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say who you are, but yeah, please put in the comments if I am. But yeah, yeah, wonder what's coming. Yeah, I'm sure you do wonder what's coming. He is one man who does definitely know what's happening tonight.
Let's hope we do the prowl.
Yeah. Another one coming. There's another one en route. So that's brilliant. No, thank you all so much for donating to CALM, the campaign against living miserably. You know, the last,
Dark Mechanical Services.
Dark Mechanical Services.
Thank you very much.
Well, I now know who that is in the chat. He used to be a member of our team. He started working for us many years ago when he was, I think he was 17, 18, Will, were you? Something like that. And he was with us for 5 years. And while he's with us, he got Apprentice of the Year while he's with us. So he's done really, really well. We miss him a lot. We miss him every single day, to be honest, because he didn't just bring a good work ethic to our team, but he also brought a lot of comedy.
It's such a huge
It's good. So yeah, thanks for paying $4.99 for some compliments, mate.
So
That's
again,
more than
guys,
I spent for a long time, I guess.
thank you ever so much for everyone that's attending tonight. If you can keep the likes up, like our video, like the live stream, that would be absolutely fantastic. We'll get on to the live, the real event in a moment. What we got coming through?
Oh, give us a subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to our channel as well, definitely worth a watch.
There you go, the Lawnmower Detective.
The Lawnmower Detective. Yeah. And
I have my eye on you, James.
yeah, you do. Yeah. Your $20. I am going to go online tomorrow and spend £20 of my own money, because you've donated that obviously to charity, and buy a load of donuts. Because we know how much the Lawnmower Detective loves donuts. So we're going to work that back. Because we had some donuts today, actually. The reason being is because it's this gentleman's birthday. So if anyone wants to wish Ryan here happy birthday in the chat, we'd be very grateful. But no, Lawnmower Detective, thank you very much for the donation. It's very much appreciated. And it's going to a very, very good cause. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
So it's worth mentioning, going on 65, but
I'm looking quite good.
Yeah, he put some highlights in his hair right
Yeah.
It wasn't too dark.
That's it. Like,
Yeah.
darken up a little bit.
What do we think? How we doing for time, guys?
6 minutes until 10 o'clock.
6
6
minutes till
minutes.
7 o'clock. No, that's good. No, thank
So-
you everyone for donating. Is there any questions?
yeah,
Any other
questions.
questions or things that
Who have
people need
who have
to?
we got in the chat?
Yeah, do you want to have a look there, Rice, if there's anything there?
Yeah, do you have 61 watching?
Or anyone wants to repeat any questions they've asked that we may have missed, please pop them back up again so we can see them.
All right. If you want to know anything about garden machinery, I'm your man. I did think we were going to reveal the lawnmower brands behind us, but James said I can't. So
We've got some Ego mowers.
yeah, we have got 19-inch Egos in stock.
Got some Weebang
Come back in.
mowers. Some Stihl mowers or Stihl mowers for Klaus. Got some Alco mowers. And
Mixed mowers, £85 on the Just Giving page.
oh wow, cool. So yeah, no, Mick, that's great news. Great news that people have donated up £85 on our Just Giving page. That's absolutely fantastic. Oh,
Adam Cross got
Cool.
a question as well. Said, are you going to any more agricultural shows this year?
yes, we are, Adam. Yeah, we've done Devon County this year. That was very successful for us. Unfortunately, I wasn't there because I was isolating for 10 days due to the old COVID jobby. That seems to be still lingering around.
What we got? 3 or 4 more shows this year?
Steve's one of the
Three
Steve's-
or 4 more shows to go to. So yeah, looking forward to them.
All crammed into the back end of the year.
And we found one now. We found this tonight to do this in between a few shows. We're trying to find weeks to do it. Oh,
So Steve just wanted to snooze no more. The same, the charity was only like 2 years ago, so really like this charity. So
I think
it's a charity that we
it's,
all support.
it's happened to a lot of people, and a lot of families are affected by it. So, you know,
yeah, it's good. Thank you for sharing that as well, Steve. It takes a lot to do that. So yeah, really appreciate it. And yeah, sorry you had to go through that yourself. It couldn't have been easy. But yeah, as you know, that these charities are so beneficial to people who've been through like you have and your brother.
So Robert Smith, thank you very much. $100 donation.
Robert, thank you so much. If you don't know who Robert is, he runs a fantastic channel called Belts and Boxes over in the States. Really good channel where they review lots of tools and accessories. And in a little while, we might go into a little bit more detail about their channel. So we'll save it for now. But Rob, thank you so much for your donation. I hope you're recovering really quickly from your operation. And I understand Sarah, who is your co-host, is on maternity leave at the moment. So I hope that Sarah and baby are doing really well. Thank you so much for the donation. We really appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no, thank you for doing it on your personal one, Rob, to be able to do that. And yeah, no, it's a great charity. Thank you so much. Really good. And yeah, we love your channel. If you haven't, if one of the moderators could run Belts and Boxes link in the chat to their page, that'd be really good, because they got a super channel, and they're like 98.8 thousand, so they are nearly 100,000 subscribers on their channel. So if you can subscribe to their channel, it'll help them nearly bridge that 100,000 subscriber mark. So yeah, thank you very much for the donation as well, Rob.
Yeah,
It's
that
brilliant.
was replied. Sarah and baby are doing wonderful.
Brilliant. Good to hear. Good to hear they're doing well. Thank you so much.
Jason Hughes, you sent through £10 to Just Give a Link.
Jason, thank you for your donation through Just Giving. That's absolutely brilliant. That's really kind. Thank you so much.
how far are we away, Will?
2 minutes.
2 minutes till 7 o'clock. So we're going to leave it till 7 o'clock till we do the really big reveal of what is over there. It is a big thing for us. So a big step, hopefully in the right direction. I hope you all agree as well, but we'll have to find out. And yeah, we're looking for lots of comments, lots of feedback on what we're doing. You know, we're new to it, so it'll be a bit of a challenge for us to start with, but we're learning lots. As if you know us from buying things from us, we like to be a little bit more anarchy about the products we sell. We like to know what we're talking about. For us, it's not just, everything's not just based on price. It's based on knowledge and support. And, if anyone wants to guess in the chat what we're launching,
Got a few minutes to do so.
a few minutes to do so.
Yeah.
If you know, or if you have any inkling, or if you know, leave the guessing
Still on
alone.
the download.
Otherwise, my moderators might be on your back quicker than you could think. But no, it's have a guess in the comments, and if, guys, if you see any bad guesses, let us know. 61, cool. Now some few more people coming in on the stream, so yeah, really grateful.
Yeah, thank you
Thanks.
guys.
Yeah, thank you for everyone supporting us this evening.
And so if we can keep liking the live stream as well, that will help us. And we haven't got very long to go, and we'll be launching.
Yeah. Yeah. So did anyone see who saw our chainsaw video that Josh and I done at the beginning of the week? I'll admit I might have had a little bit too much fun doing that one.
We've got some guesses.
I got some guesses. What are the guesses?
Slim fit clothing line.
Slim fit clothing. Was that Dick who said that?
You've got to have the body work for that.
That's right. Yeah. You should see his corset underneath.
Yeah. It's like, I'm still in age 12 trousers. Right?
Compact tractors.
Compact tractors. Now there's an idea.
That's a good guess.
Yes, it's a good guess. It's a good guess, but it's not right.
Tight underpants.
They're on. Got them already.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got yours?
That was for later, that was.
Yeah, it's because we've got Velcro jeans on. Velcro trousers, so we can just pull them off.
That's next
That
year's
sounds
product.
terrible. Cool.
I think we got another super chat donation coming through.
Another super chat
Is that what I think
donation
it is?
on Brew.
Right, I'll find out who that is.
Who is it? Yeah. Hey, it's Ruth. Ruth, thank you so much for your donation. That's really, really kind. So if you don't know who Ruth is 50% of the channel called Kids Invent Stuff. It is a fantastic channel. The idea of their channel is that children can send in suggestions to them of what they can build. So they're in the big makers group of people who are out there. And it's a great channel. So the children send through their ideas and then they bring them to life. They have got some super things of it. And it's just a fun, interactive channel where they just make some really cool stuff. And they're pretty clever with how they make things. But no, Ruth started in her engineering career back at school when she invented the stair steady. So she started her engineering journey at a very young age and has taken it through to building a fantastic channel on YouTube called Kids Invent Stuff. So guys, if the moderators are there, they could run Kids Invent Stuff link in the chat. That'd be brilliant. But Ruth's also got her own personal channel, self-titled as Ruth Amos, where she built a fantastic shed and workshop in her back garden, which is really, really good. So that's a really, really new channel of her own, and she's at about, I think, 2,900 subscribers. So for what she's done really, really well for herself. And yeah, Ruth, thank you so much for the donation. It's for a really good cause. And yeah, say hello to Sean for me.
I think it's time.
Yeah,
It's time.
we do it. So, guys, thank you ever so much for joining us tonight. It's got to the part of the evening when we're going to do the live reveal. Yeah, thank you ever so much once again for joining us. Should we chuck a 30-second timer on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
30-second countdown.
So we're going to do a
We'll
30-second
see you on the
timer.
outside.
30-second timer.
Starting.
Now. So guys, this is what you've all been waiting for, the big reveal. Oh, it looks like we've got some technical difficulties. It's gone dark. Why has it gone dark? What is behind me? Is there anyone back there who can help me out with some light? And there we are. If anyone can see that. There is a lot of red behind us and some more lights if we can. There we go. You may have a bit of a guess what we might be revealing. And there are some of you in the group who will absolutely love this stuff. Absolutely adore it. And if any of you are wondering why we keep looking up, it's because our prompt, our order of service, as it were, is on the wall. So where are we? What? Oh yeah. It's okay. Which bit are we on?
I don't know.
Is you?
So to begin our power tool journey, obviously you can see we've got this lovely red brand behind us, Milwaukee. We're going to be stockist in store and have it on our web shop as well, on our website. So if you head over to there, you can see the range that we've got to offer. We will be developing this and obviously moving the range further. But tonight, obviously, it's just a launch event for us and give you an insight into all the products that we're going to be offering.
So now I've got a short video to play.
Yes. Yeah, we've now got a short video for you to play all about Milwaukee. So we're going to play that now and we'll see.
For over 90 years, Milwaukee Tools has led the industry, providing the best professional heavy-duty power tools, accessories, and hand tools. At Milwaukee, we know if it's worth doing properly or not at all. We also know that it's the little things that can make all the difference. We are world-renowned for our power tools, but why stop there? Our accessories and hand tools are changing the game too, with disruptive innovation across carbide, linear edge, drilling and fastening, measuring tools, levels, and other hand tools. Simply put, we design our accessories and hand tools to increase the end user's productivity and durability on the job site. With 24-hour global product development, we continue to invest in a fast-changing marketplace and adapt to the end user's needs. Our accessories and hand tools stay stronger. Trade-focused, offering industry-leading support to our industrial partners across Europe, and of course, world-class training in order to ensure they deliver the best solution to the duty.
Video, just a bit more of a general overview of Milwaukee. Myself and Ryan especially have been Milwaukee fans and users for quite a long time. You'd have seen it a lot in our videos that we've already done, whether it's the Boland's restoration or the trike build or the what's the latest one? The McCulloch restoration. We're doing chainsaw restoration. So yeah, we do use Milwaukee a lot ourselves. We fell in love with it. My son, who's only 8, has got a load of the 12-volt range, so he's a massive, helper in pushing my decision to say to these guys, shall we do it in the shop? But it's not just in the shop for us, it's also online. So we are going to be able to, we are Milwaukee dealers right across the UK, so we can ship to England, Wales and Scotland, and everything is on our website. So we've got 8 meters of shelving behind us, but that is only a small amount. Our showroom is only so big, but our warehouse is much fuller of stuff. So from what you see here, we've got a lot more, and we've also got our website packed full of those tools. They're gradually being uploaded as we speak. Like I said earlier on, we had a little bit of a data breach on Facebook where it leaked through from our website directly to Facebook earlier on. So there was a bit of panic over there, but we thank our website developer for quickly sorting that out so that it didn't cause too much harm or too many people see what we're doing before we wanted to launch it. So here we are Milwaukee dealers. We are stockists here in our shop and we are on our website as well.
Nice comment from Steve, some Wine Saloons. I'm replacing my DeWalt tools with Milwaukee now. Good choice.
Definitely good choice,
It's
Steve.
the way forward.
Brilliant.
See what the exchange rate is to get it over to you, Steve.
Yeah, that's it. I'll sort that out for you.
We thought
Give
you
us
were
a shopping list.
That's right. No, thank you, Steve. Oh, got another comment. another comment upcoming. Let's see what that one is. We got a delay on our screen
Yeah,
here, so we can
that's
apologise
a
for
10
that.
second delay.
We are down in the deepest Devon, by the way. So
No excuses, only excellence. That's awesome. Haven't heard that you use Walkie US yet. Belts and boxes.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Yeah, no, we've obviously, we know that you do a massive amount of Milwaukee videos on your channel. So if you want to see a lot more than we know at the moment, watch the Belts and Boxes channel, because they have got some fantastic videos
Yeah.
on Milwaukee. But they've also got some fantastic videos on Ego, and Ego are a sponsor of their channel. So we're a big Ego dealer. We're one of the largest independent dealers in the country of Ego, and we have been doing the Ego now for 6 years, and we have taken that massively high with the battery powered product. So for battery for us, this was the next step, and we wanted to work with a brand which was up there. So yeah, they're really pleased with that. And yeah, Rob, thank you very much for the comment. What else we now? Yeah, so I'm just going to, yes, pricing. So obviously a lot of people will buy based on price. The good news is that our pricing is going to be very competitive with the online pricing. And if you want to see what the pricing is like, click onto our website. If one of our moderators could run our website link. Oh, Mick's already done it. Look at
He's
that.
on it. He is on it.
He is the golden boy, and Richard is the golden head boy.
I call it ginger.
Rich won't mind, don't worry. Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, James Dunlop there said, loving the stands. I wonder why he's saying that. Probably because he is the one who put them together. Yeah, so thanks for your help, James, in the last few days.
Yeah, much appreciated.
And if the other guys are in the chat as well, thank you so much. Or James, if you could pass on our thanks, that'd be really good. Thank you very much. But no, going back to the pricing, yeah, our pricing will be very competitive with online. But as with a lot of these things this year, we have had to delay the launch of this for about 2 months, because we have simply been waiting for stock to arrive. Rob from Belts and Boxes will tell you that getting hold of stock and equipment this year hasn't been the easiest thing to do. Whether we've been trying to get hold of chainsaws or strimmers or ride-on mowers. Josh here on the whole good side has been battling it every day, trying to find stock, trying to get dates being pushed back. And Ryan's had exactly the same on the parts side of things, trying to literally manage customers' expectations with regards to being able to get hold of stuff. And it's been no different with Milwaukee. This is only part of the stuff which we've received. We are expecting a massive amount more coming in the door over the next few weeks, and sometimes even months. Some of it we won't be seeing for. So it is en route. More stock is coming, but what is on our website will be live and is what we've got in stock. Probably there'll be some anomalies to start with of what we have got in stock and what we haven't got in stock, but we will get that right. There's always teething problems when these things go live. But no, the pricing will be competitive, so don't worry. Just because we're possibly only a small dealer, it will be well priced, but we'll also have the product expertise and experience to back all of that up as well, because we're not only stockists and sellers of it, we are users, and we use these products every day, whether it's in our workshops or whether it's in our own homes or with our families. So it is great equipment. But I think the coolest thing is, and the thing that you guys are looking forward to most, is what we've got to give away, because this is what we've got to give away, everything here in front of us. We've already run this competition earlier in the event, which is our own branded YouTube things, because we didn't want to give away what we were doing. But what have we got, guys? Let's talk it through. This is all things we're going to be giving away in different questions throughout the evening.
Milwaukee t-shirts.
Sports bag.
Sports bag.
We would like a sports bag.
Nice little torch, the red lithium USB torch that we've got going to be giving away.
Self-feeding wood drill bit set.
2 rechargeable toasters. No, I'm joking. They are USB. Well, James will know more about these.
The multi-port USB chargers, so they're quite a cool little just basic giveaway. Got some shockwave, little mini shockwave set. If you have, the boys will talk about. Josh and Ryan are going to talk about more details of products later on.
I've got my name on one of those sets.
The shockwave stuff is absolutely brilliant. So that is your screwdriver bit sets and your bit holder as well, which has got a little nibble on it to be able to lock it in. So that's a lovely little set. So that'll be up for grabs in a little while. Screwdriver set, and some other bits and pieces. And obviously, if you haven't already, please donate to Calm, our charity that we're supporting this evening. But we've got a little 20-30 second little clip we're going to show you now of our shelving, a bit more close up. Fantastic little clip that Will has put together this morning. So we're going to run that live now in 3, 2, 1. Ready, okay.
We'll put that there. So between each of us, we're going to go through each of the 3 product categories in a moment. So we're going to be talking about the power tools, which everybody's most excited about. We're going to be talking about the hand tools and then the accessories.
So we'll leave James to it for a
Yeah.
second, and me and Ryan will be back in a moment.
We'll
These
go
two are going to have a
We're going to get a coffee.
quick gin, I think, probably, to be quite honest. But no, this is a great opportunity to thank everybody. Obviously, I'm on the channel a lot more than Josh and Ryan are, but they do a fantastic job with us. The whole team here at Hayes Machinery, we're a nice little family. We all work really, really hard. They all do, and this season has been mad busy, absolutely crazy busy. The demand for garden products has been colossal, and we're hoping that the demand for these as well is going to grow and grow and grow. So we've got lots of things coming up on the channel with regards to YouTube videos and other things that we're doing, and we're hopefully, if this live goes well, and the giveaways, if you like the giveaways, let us know, because we'd like to do more of it. The opportunity's there. So if you like us doing lives and giving away free stuff, then let us know, because we'd like to continue doing it. Oh, we've had a super donation there from Mr. P. Wilcox. Paul, thank you very much. Paul is our website developer. So earlier on, when we had a bit of a data breach onto Facebook, Paul was the man who sorted it out. Absolutely fantastic, Paul. Thank you very much for the donation. It's really, really kind. So what he's donated for, if you've only just tuned in, is he has donated to the charity called Calm, which is the Campaign Against Living Miserably. It's a suicide awareness and prevention charity, and there's lots of things about mental health and everything on there to support people who are, living miserably. People who aren't so happy. We all know people who suffer from anxiety, depression, addiction. There's lots of different reasons, and it could be absolutely anything. Sometimes you never know when people are suffering. So the awareness that these charities are out there, available for people to use and to talk to someone, because sometimes people just don't have anyone to talk to. I think we can probably all agree that at some point in our lives, we've at least suffered with anxiety. So it's always nice to know that there are people out there, to talk to. So it's a fantastic charity. Thank you so much for donating, for everyone who's donated. Wherever you are in the world, I know our giveaways this evening, we can only ship into the UK, but because it's Calm and because it's for a charity, our 3 largest donators that give tonight, we are going to send them some Calm goodies, some Campaign Against Living Miserably goodies, as well as, if it's a really big donation, then I'll throw in some extra bits as well. It's for a great cause. Thank you so much. We've got another donation there, and it's and Mickey, another donation. Thank you so much. It's really, really generous. Thank you. Just Giving not letting you in. Okay, that's no problem. But thank you for doing it on here. Whether you donate on here or on Just Giving page, thank you so much. It's really, really generous. We really appreciate it, and so do Calm, and all the people that they can help, whether it's people going through a hard time, or whether it's people who are suffering from a bereavement of someone who's suffering from suicide. So thank you very, very much. Oh, we've got a comment, Mickey. Yeah, no, Mickey, you're bang on right. No, Mick's Mowers on Saturday night, which is the live stream that I am on a regular basis. Mick does a superb job. His live chats are mainly based around the small engine community, right across the world. You know, if I said from Klaus in Denmark, Steve and Bruce who are in Canada, several across the pond in the States, with Ken's small engines as well. There's some really, really good guys on there and within the chat. So no, we have a good laugh. It's not just about boring talk about engines. So if you are free between 6:30 and 9 o'clock on a Saturday night, go and check out Mick's Mowers live chat. Josh is pointing at something for me. Yeah, no, Tinkering Taylor. No, thank you very, very much for your donation earlier in the week. So Tinkering Taylor messaged me earlier in the week. Nev, his name is, he emailed me to wonder if he could donate early. And that was when we set up the Just Giving page so that he could do that and for the rest of you to do that. So Nev, thank you so much. The generosity tonight has been absolutely fantastic. And Nev, that £30 is going to go such a long way. So they say that every call that is put through to Calm costs £8. So, you know, you're going to help people no matter how much money you support this evening. Whether it's a couple of quid, that's absolutely fine, or whether it's hundreds of pounds, there's someone out there who wants to do that. It's all going for a good cause. So thank you so much, guys. It's really, really appreciate that. And yeah, no, and Nevin, if any of you follow our Facebook or Instagram pages, if our moderators would like to run them in the chat, they are great ones to follow, because we don't just do boring, look at this product for this price. Yeah, we do special offers, but it's a little bit more interesting. We've got a team here. You know, some companies have a marketing team. We are a marketing family. We love the marketing side of the business. It's what we're all about, as well as it is product knowledge. So check out our Facebook and Instagram pages. But you'll see a little picture that Nev put together the other day of Josh and I doing our chainsaw video, and he had managed to get Mick to come in on that picture in our skip. So not saying that Mick belongs in this skip. I wouldn't ever say that, I promise, Mick. But yeah, thanks for doing that picture. It really means a lot when people who are following us go to that effort to make us laugh, because, you know, it's not just about us making you laugh. We need to laugh as well now. So, no, thank you so much. And again, thank you for all the donations. Please carry on donating to the cause. We really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to invite Josh and Ryan back in now to the periphery of the camera, if that's a thing. I don't know if that's the right terminology. Will has got a degree in marketing, so he'll know if that's the right thing. Is it periphery of a camera? Was it? Yeah. All right. He says yeah. He says yeah. That's fine.
You pay his wages, he'll say anything.
What's next? I've been waffling on for ages. Everyone's like,
Giveaway.
really bored.
Giveaway.
Giveaway of
Giveaway.
exciting stuff. Right. Well,
What would you want to give away next?
drill bit set and the Milwaukee drill bit set, the wood drill bit set, and the multi USB charger. Ooh, see that? How many have we got watching? 49. Brilliant. That is good. Right. So, who would like to win some pretty cool goodies?
I do. These things are
Cool.
awesome.
So, Josh, would like to read the question?
Yeah,
Let's
right,
get-
okay.
Get a good close up on that one.
Ryan's just showing you what the first prize is.
Hmm.
So, second question. Near which small town are we based in the UK? As in, where are we based and our address?
Not a full address, just the town name. If you watch some of our YouTube videos, you know, or if you're local, you'll also know that.
Good chance if you're local.
Yeah, good chance if you're local, you'll know where we are.
Didn't know where to if you're
But
local.
if you know where we're based in the UK, we'll definitely have a good idea. We've got some guesses coming through.
Oh, we've got Henry's donated.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, Henry Milwaukee. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Henry, thank you very much for your donation. Suzanne, do you want to pop that up on the screen? Have you done it? It's en route. That's a really generous donation, Henry. Thank you very much. And Henry, I know how much you like Milwaukee products from watching your YouTube videos. So no, it's great to have you on tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. I know Henry's got the Milwaukee Strimmer actually. So, because I've seen it in one of his videos, comparing it against some of his petrol equipment.
We've got a few right answers there, by the looks of it.
I've got a few right answers, yeah. Fun things to do with Tech Sparky. Come on, you're not that far away from us. You should know exactly where we are. Hey, he's got it there now. He's got it there now. I think he's lost.
We're actually quite a distance away. For us, that would be a long way. But
Yeah.
for the US, that's just
down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, London would be about 3 and a bit hours from us, from where we are. We're down in the southwest of England. There's another clue. Look, can't you? There's not that many small towns down here. So that's been really, really good.
12.
12 right answers. We've gone for 12 again. Anyone else want to quickly sneak another one in? I don't mind if you copy other people. That's absolutely fine. Oh, we've got a local guy there commented.
Yeah,
Terry?
3,000, I'm still in Ohio. That's belts and boxes. In the same state. I mean, we travel through about 4 or 5 to get to London. So.
Thanks, Rob. Oh, there's some. Have you seen that one above there? Look, Josh should know him.
And Terry Wallace,
Yeah.
who's a local customer of ours.
Yeah,
Thank
good.
you very much for joining. Who else have we got there? William Locke.
Will Locke,
Yeah,
Oh,
there we
yeah.
go.
there you are. You meant to be
Yeah.
playing cricket tonight, Will.
That's it.
See, I gave up cricket to come to do this. No.
Is it the same William Locke?
Well, if it's all in capitals, it probably is.
Bless him.
No,
Yeah.
Thanks, Will, for joining us. Thanks,
Right,
mate.
so we've got 15 there. Yeah, so we've got 15 right answers and 16 right
16.
answers. There we go. Right, so we are going to go with. I'm not looking at the screen. Oh, Josh, no, you're the one who doesn't look at the screen. Give us a number between 1 and 15.
It's 17. Let's go 10. Let's go 10.
10.
Number 10.
Who is number 10?
Number 10. Number 10 gets to win the drill bits and the multi-USB charger.
Again, thank you all for joining us tonight. If you can keep liking the live stream, keep those comments coming in. We'll try and interact as much as we can with you. When we go on to the products in a minute, if you've got any questions about that, me, Ryan, or James will try and help you with those as well. So, yeah, thank you all for joining us. What have we got, guys?
The winners in America.
Oh, I forgot to say that again, haven't I? Yeah, I keep forgetting to say that. We need to. We can only ship.
Perhaps we get Milwaukee, US.
Actually, hang on. Do you know what? It's not going to cost that much to send that, is it?
No. we
Right,
can't.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, States and Canada, we'll sort it out. The prizes are going everywhere bar New Zealand and Australia, Asia, Africa. So we'll do North America, South America, and Europe. There we go.
Yeah.
We'll ship to North America, South America, and Europe. Executive decision. He
Right.
said yes.
Yes, I'll get it sorted. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. It'll be popping up on the screen. And
So we have got Dick
Small
Small
Engines.
Engines. Dick isn't in America. Dick's in Birmingham.
There we go.
there you are. Let's save the postage.
That's right.
I thought it was hot in here. I think we're just sweating about the postage then for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all I ask is just
Got away with that.
ping us an email with your details, Dick. I know you've got my email address anyway. So yeah, just send me your details and we'll get that sent out to you. Well done, Dick. Good
Cheers,
man.
guys.
You'll be able to put that in your
There we
shed,
go.
hang it on your wall. Right, am I going to leave you two to it?
Yeah, you can go off, have a
Cool.
bit of a break.
Before I go, don't forget, charity, if you can donate some money, really, really good. We'll be really, really appreciative of that. Thank you very much. It is for a really good cause. But I'm going to leave you with Josh and Ryan for a minute, so I can just take a little wet me whistle, and we'll be back in a bit. Thank you.
Right. You know we've only got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. We've
5
got to
minutes.
get through this
We've
quickly.
got so much information to give you, to be fair. So,
So we're going to go through power tools. So that's the first section. So power tools we've currently got in stock range from general drills, impact drivers, we have SDS drills, angle grinders, big duggers, big impact guns,
just for Will Dart.
Will Dart, he loves
engineering.
dugger. You've got grease gun, sector saws, flamers, and then it goes into the M12 range. The M12 is more compact range, but plenty of power there. So Josh, what should we bring to
Should
the table?
we pick up the two impact drivers to
Two
start
impact
with?
drivers?
So we got two different types of impact drivers, which we're going to talk to you about. We're only going to be really brief on these. Basically, just give you a brief insight on them. These are both M18, so they are 18-volt version impact drivers. So they're designed to take a 1/4-inch bit. You can put sockets on there if you wish, but they are intended for screws, such like drill bits. What we got here is the two different versions. So Ryan's going to talk to you about the sort of the standard version, and I got the special one, the Surge, which is a little bit different to this one and the way it operates. So I'm going to hand you over quickly to Ryan. He'll talk to you about that one. I'll talk to you about the Surge.
Yeah, so this little basic one here, it's the FID2. This is a little impact driver, M18 to 18 volt. It's got a quick connection coupling there. So whack your bit in there and it locks it in place. You have 3 power settings here for different torques. And then at the very end one, you have a tech screw setting. So what that does is as you're screwing in the tech screws, it will go slow for the moment. As soon as it feels the tension, it would impact it. And as it gets closer to going, it will realize there's more tension on it and it will slow down so you don't snap the top of the tech screw off. Like any of these drills, I mean, this one here is very, very compact. The complete size of that is 117 centimeters, so really nice to get in those awkward places, and it looks like really lightweight. Power on this one here, if you are interested in that, it's 126 newton meters, but we'll do more videos on this one as we go forward. And like I say, this is just a standard impact gun.
And that is high torque, that one. Massive amount of torque. So I've got the Surge version. Basically, it's a very similar product. But the real difference with this one, it's got a hydraulic anvil set up in the head. And what this is, so this one here is metal on metal contact ratchet system. So that's what you get your dugga, your impact. This one here, you've got hydraulic oil within inside the head. So when you have the impact, you don't have any metal to metal contact. So it's very low maintenance, very quiet, and it's got a lot of precision to it as well. So if you're in noise sensitive areas, so if you're a commercial user in say a setting like a hotel or office block or anything like that, this is fantastic because the sound is so much quieter than the standard unit.
Give it a go.
Yeah, definitely. And the other thing to bear in mind is obviously high service life on this one. We've got a bit of a wheel lock special 4B2. And Ryan's going to do the first one. We've got some shockwave bits down here, which we'll talk to you about in the accessory section a bit later. Worth bearing in mind, this is James's own set from the workshop, so we use Milwaukee ourselves. Obviously, taking on the brand, we'll have a lot of other stuff in there as well.
So let's do that
This
again.
is the This is Gen 1 bits as well. We'll go on to show you the Gen 3 that we keep in store. So it's a little bit different Gen 3, a little bit more,
Yep, so I'd say
Really.
quick connectors, just plug it in there and it locks it in place. No person with a couplings. So we'll just do like a sound test for this one here. You can see it sounds very, very loud.
but that's a high torque bit of kit that, so you get a massive peak when the torque rating goes up. On the Surge, so we'll just put this one in here, like so. Take all the same batteries, 18-volt system. Again, that one goes in the same. It's worth noting you have got all the same settings on these two products as well. This one here. A lot quieter. Hopefully you picked that up on camera. But that's the difference of having that hydraulic in the system. And hopefully I haven't screwed that.
That's good.
Okay. So that's the impact drivers. Anyway.
That's it, yes. That has more torque, so it's ideal for like taking nuts off and things like that, screwing them up. That one there is a little bit less torque, but however, the quieter setting, really good for in enclosed areas. And the fact that like I say, it's a lot nicer and smoother action on it.
Yeah. We've got a super chat donation. Another one from Steve, Small Engine Saloon. Thank you ever so much, Steve. You've been a great advocate for our YouTube channel. We think you're absolutely fantastic. We watch all your videos. If any of the moderators are on here, can they please put Steve's link up to his YouTube channel as well.
His videos are brilliant.
Yeah,
Really good.
fantastic. And he's obviously based over in the States, so he's across the water. But yeah, fantastic chat. Thank you ever so much for that.
Right, we've got enough time to go for another one?
Yeah, so should we quickly we could do combi drills.
Yeah, I'll pick up the angle grinder. It's one of my favourites.
Now, quickly before Ryan goes on to that, I'm just going to quickly tell you about the 3 different systems when it comes to battery products. You're probably all aware you have brush motors, which are heavier, less torque sort of motors. They are, I won't say a cheaper version, but basically they are a product that's not so expensive. Slightly lower torque on those ones. You then have brushless motors. So greater service life, you don't get the sparks, you don't get the dust from motors or anything like that, and you get more torque. And then Milwaukee do another system which is called Fuel. So this is basically a brushless system, but it's got intelligent microchips in both the batteries and the units, which basically increase the torque of the machine. If you need more power, it will give you more power, and it will draw the power from the batteries. So it's a very intelligent, but if you don't need that power, it puts it back into a bit more of an eco mode, and it will react to the load you're putting on it. So that's the 3 systems that Milwaukee use. And again, I'll grab another machine up in a minute, just quickly show you. Ryan's going to talk to you about the angle grinders, and then yeah.
That's it. Yeah, as we're talking about, like I say, yeah, 3 different kind of systems regards to that. On top of that, they've got a couple of different battery options as well. So you have a M12 range, so 12-volt batteries. They come in that sort of form. Yeah, nice and small, compact. And then that's a 2 amp hour, and then you go up to like a 6 amp hour there. So everything which fits that in will also fit that one as well. Obviously, you get more battery life for that. So what we're showing you here is the M18. This one is a 5 amp hour battery. Batteries have a nice indicator for battery life there. And this angle grinder, so I run all these, a similar angle grinder to this. Mine's the older version. This is the brand new M18. Bear with me here because it's a long part number. FSA GV115X PDB. So basically, it's a 115 centimeter disc will fit on here. It's got the V stands for variable speed, so you can have it slow if you want to. But the biggest thing with these ones here is the rapid stop. Yeah, they've actually got a brake on the system. So if you run it up, you can hear it then click in. So rather than having these angle grinders with the blades constantly going, and you've got to put it down and wait for it to slow down, and so on and so forth, it has an instant brake on it.
Worth mentioning,
Really
a lot of construction sort of sites and companies now, you kind of need this system to tick all the right boxes for health and safety. So that's a great product. The other thing to bear in mind with this one is the filtration system on this one is right at the bottom near the handle. So there's no grinding elements are going to get down there. Most competitors are still up near the motor. And also it's streamlined as well. So that's the other thing.
Once again, more videos coming out of this. We'll do individual product videos to go for all the specs, just to give you a bit of a highlight as we're going through today.
Just quickly before we
mowers.
move on to the last bit, Mick's just put up in the chat. Thank you so much, Mick. Just Giving page is up to £135. Absolutely fantastic. You know, that's not what we're seeing on the chat ourselves, but the rest of the donations coming through, absolutely fantastic. We're doing it for a great cause. We're doing it for Calm, which is a charity that's aimed at suicide awareness, helps families that are in bereavement, and people really struggling. And in our industry, it is quite a thing, really, especially being quite a male-dominated industry as well. Yeah, thank you so much for all your donations. It really does make a huge difference. So there's just 2 more things I was going to quickly mention. Milwaukee tools. You know, they have been around for 20, 25 years now. All the new batteries will pretty much fit all the historic models. So, you know, there's a lot of companies out there that use a lot of battery system types. You know, you bring out new 40-volt systems, and new batteries don't fit the old systems. You know, you've bought and spent a lot of money on this kit. So, you know, with Milwaukee, when you're buying into it, you know you're buying into a brand that's going to look after you. Just quickly showing you a brushed sort of item. This is a grease gun, so an 18-volt grease gun. This is a low torque, so it doesn't need the power of a brushless motor. So to keep the cost down, they obviously put a brushed motor in this. And this is a fuel brushless motor, so you can see it's a lot more compact. You know, you're putting the power into a smaller unit, so that gives you an idea of what the difference is between all the systems as well. Um,
I got a comment. Henry, I've just about all Milwaukee tools there are. That's really good. I mean, this is the sort of collection I want to build up to as well. I've got quite a few Milwaukee tools myself, and they are brilliant. But it's like I say, new machines come out all the time. I'm always looking to see what the latest things is. I've got a lot of the M12 machines as well, and this one's new to me here. Like I say, this subcompact jigsaw. I mean, small little battery, M12 version. How cool is that? Yeah, plenty of power. There's a three mil aluminium blade will go through. Oh, just gotta go on. Look how awesome that is. Like I said, I think Max, James's son on their YouTube channel, Max has got one of these, and yeah, I mean they are brilliant little, so lightweight, so compact. Yeah, lovely little tool. Like I said, more videos going to come on all these products.
And if you've got any questions at all, please drop them in the comments. We'll try and get to you, answer any that you can. Also, the other thing, give us a ring. If you're interested in any of this stuff during the week, give us a ring. We'll try our best. Drop us an email. We'll certainly reply to you. I mean, you think that we're waffling on about power tools, you wait till we get to accessories. So, yeah, I think that's about I think we're over 5 minutes.
I think
now,
we're over 5
actually,
minutes, but we can
thanks
talk
for
about
bearing with us.
We can talk
So,
about this all
we're
day,
back
to
with
be
James.
honest. It's brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant.
They're pretty good at that, aren't they? No, it's really good. No, thank you guys for watching that. So we are, if you've only just joined us or you haven't seen the beginning part or you missed some of it, the reason why we're here tonight is because, for one, we are launching a brand new product category to our business, which is power tools, hand tools, and accessories. And we are starting that journey with the Milwaukee range. And we are massive Milwaukee fans, as you may have noticed already, that hopefully is how is coming across. So, we really, really love the Milwaukee stuff. And we're very excited to be bringing this to our business, not just here in our shop, but also on our website. And we had some fantastic comments throughout the evening and fantastic donations to the charity we're supporting, which is Calm. Amazing donations. Thank you all so much for doing the super chats and supporting the Just Giving page for the campaign against living miserably. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Certainly is a charity that I think will, affect most families. So we've just got a comment up there from Terry. He's a local guy, a customer of ours. So it happens everywhere. And we can't stress it enough. Thank you ever so much for all the donations you're giving, and it's going to a great cause. So thank you.
Yeah, and all the awareness that those charities are there, available, for people to use when they are in need. So yeah, thank you very, very much.
Are we going to just?
What's the next bit?
Well, I think we're gonna go through power tools, or do you want to go through hand tools next? Which is yours?
We'll come back.
I wanted to find the hand tool bit.
You
got that? Huh? Oh, giveaway. Yes, we've got another giveaway.
Yes.
That's what we've got. We've got a giveaway.
What are we giving
I knew
away?
there's one thing. What are we giving away?
Let's have a look.
Oh.
Giveaway list.
Right. Let's do a giveaway. Then you do accessories.
Yep.
And then we'll do hand tools.
That's
Yes,
cool.
Right. So giveaway number 3 is Ryan.
A Milwaukee torch and sports bag.
Milwaukee torch and the sports bag. And it's the red lithium torch. Oh, he's got his bag. The red lithium torch with USB charger, which runs the L4B2 batteries in there, the little tiny small ones. So that's really, really nice little torch. Great little prize this is going to be for someone. And when you go swimming, you've got somewhere to put your trunks afterward now. That's going to be good. So who wants to win this fantastic prize?
Right.
Because Mr. Ryan here is going to read out the question. And like I said, this is available to everyone in the UK, everyone in the Americas, South and North, and in Europe, the rest of Europe. Yeah, there we go. So we'll ship it out to there. So yeah, the torch and the bag are available. And what's the question, mate?
So what brand are the yellow ride-on mowers that we sell? Full name and correct spelling is required.
Yeah, how
So
about
the
that?
yellow mowers that we sell and stock.
Just a bit of a
What are
clue.
the name?
We've done a couple videos on these products as well. So
Yeah, Josh
There
has
you go.
done one, and I've done one. He done a 54-inch
and 50.
and a
They're
50.
both in there.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
And I done the
60.
60-inch. 16.
I think it was,
Yeah, those videos are great. If you
Yeah.
probably watch them, you probably remember more than about
That's
them
it,
we
yeah.
do. But no, they're
So let us know in the comments what size decks they were, so we can let these guys know.
I think Ryan knows.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another clue: the models were Josh done the XZ5 and I done the XZ7 in those videos. And
What a beast that is, though.
that is a beautiful
It's a
machine.
superb machine.
It is very, very nice with the front suspension.
Yeah.
That's good.
Have we
Right.
got any
Got any comments?
Yeah, 40 about
Four.
Cool. Cool.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Cool. They're coming in now. Look.
I should imagine most of the guys in the US would probably get this because
Yeah.
it's quite a popular brand. over in the US.
American-made machine.
Oh, we've got another local customer. Thank you for joining us, Alex.
Yeah, Alex, thank you very much. Glad you managed to finish work.
That's it.
Comment upcoming, which is oh, there we are. We've got another comment from Rob. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, completely agree. Yeah, no, Rob, thank you very much. And if you're just tuning in, if you haven't tuned into Rob's channel, Belts and Boxes, if one of the moderators could run the link for Belts and Boxes.
Great channel.
A fantastic channel. You'll learn. We're using them as a resource for learning about this stuff because they don't just do the content themselves. They also use other people who are reviewing products within their channels, and it's it's a very, very, very information channel to find out stuff. And they feature things from like the talk test channel where they put the impacts up against other impacts to see which is the actual torque rating in a proper sciencey way. So that's really good. And it's not just Rob as well. It's also Sarah. Sarah's on maternity leave at the moment. She's just had a little baby. But their channel's great. So yeah, thank you for the comment, Rob. Oh, 19
Oh,
answers.
that's
Should we
That's
wait
cool.
till we get to 20?
Yeah, go on. Let's
Yeah.
have another one. Let's get to 20. Thanks for running that link, Klaus. Appreciate that. There we go. Got another one. Oh, Richard's there.
20, cool.
There we are. Yeah, and I believe that is the Richard I think it is. Then hopefully he's going to buy one. Yeah, he knows he wants it. He knows he does. Right. So I think you might know what the answer is, but yeah, they're right. The answer is
Cub Cadet.
it is, and Cub Cadet. The amount of customers who say,
Club.
I've got a Club Cadet, a Club Cadet. Okay. So yeah, Cub Cadet. No, thank you very much. And Ryan, I believe it's over to you to pick a number. Don't look at the screen. That's cheating.
Oh, no, no. 17.
You're going to go 17.
I'm
Number
gonna go
17. Who's the 17th commenter? Because we can't add up that quickly, so there is no.
So, yeah, just mention, guys, if you just joined us, thank you very much for joining us. If you could give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We'll bring you as much as we can. We're launching this new brand tonight, the Milwaukee brand, which is a huge thing for us. Click onto our website, which one of the moderators keeps posting up in the group chat. Have a look at the range we're doing. We will add to that. But yeah, any comments you want to put in the chat as well, please fire ahead.
Yeah, we'll read as many as we can as we go through today.
Very cool. Ah, cool.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so that is a nice local person who has won that. So current customer of ours locally. And yeah, well done, Marie, and I'm sure Dan's watching as well. So yeah, no, brilliant. Thank you very, very much for commenting
Thanks, guys.
and winning. Yeah, congratulations.
Probably I can drop that one off if you want.
Josh goes past the house on the way home. That's all right. There's no fixing, by the way.
Just make sure you get both of them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, might not be getting the bag.
Yeah. And watch he doesn't put his trunks in the bag before he gets there.
Dan might like that. So,
Yeah.
thank you ever so much.
No, yeah, really appreciate that. Thank you.
Second.
Are you guys ready for accessories?
Accessories, yeah.
Accessories.
Yeah.
Accessories.
Right.
Cool.
Now, I'll be honest, the accessories is, I think, the most exciting thing about Milwaukee at the moment. They, everyone knows them for their power tools, but they have been working massively on their range of hand tools and accessories. Their range of accessories is just brilliant. So I'm going to pass you back over to these guys because that's what they're here for. And
You go grab a cup of
I'll
coffee.
go and comment in the chat.
Cool. Right. we'll grab up a few bits and pieces then. So we've got drill bits, sockets, shockwave bits, which are like sort of for putting in screws, that sort of stuff. Hole dozers, SDS bits, ripsaw blades. So yeah, we'll grab up a little selection.
That's it.
And then
We'll go multi-kits or we'll go individuals?
I think go individuals. We can show the camera then. So we'll,
Yeah.
So if you grab up sort of one of each thing, then right.
I'll have one of them.
One of those.
One of them.
Or actually, if we go for the large
We'll
one.
do drill bits first. then.
Yeah, do drill bits first. Do you want us to start with that and then I'll join in?
Yeah, that's no problem at all. So we've got decent range of drill bits here. So start off with your shockwave. So this is HSSG. So you've got, like I say, titanium tip on there, and they're all the blades on there are actually ground blades. Okay. So what that means, it goes through additional process to get it to make them sharp, which means they stay sharp stay sharp for longer.
Cut quicker as well.
Cut
That's
quicker.
the other thing. So a lot of manufacturers will literally just form the, twist the shank. These are basically taken out of the manufacturing process and reground again, so it just gives you a sharper edge, a lot harder wearing as well.
So these are the red hex. So they're all the red hex range. Actually have the hexagonal bottom to it there, which you then put into your impact driver.
Yeah.
Anything with a hex on the bottom of it, it's actually impact approved. So you can use that on your impact driver. So these ones are all designed for metal work. It will say on the bottom of each tag. So all the ones with the white at the bottom, the whole top range there, all for metal working. We have them available all individually, or you can actually get the kits of these ones as well.
And it's worth noting on all the packets, they will actually tell you what the application's for, so be it concrete, brick, wood, metal, what have you. There's some multi bits as well we'll talk about in a second. The other thing is there is a huge range. Not only have you got, 1 millimeter increments, you've got 0.1 millimeter increments as well. So if you've got real precise work to do, you can get a 6.6 mil drill bit, 6.5 mil drill bit, 6.7. Sky's the limit. So, it's worth bearing in mind, especially a lot of precision engineering, that sort of stuff. Milwaukee have got you covered for that. The other thing is they've got some good color coding. So when you're picking up the drill bits, even if you took them out of the packet, you know what they're designed for. So with this one here, you've got the red flute, and this one here, you've got the white flute. Now, there's two different types here. So this is your masonry drill bit. Obviously with it as well, you're going quite deep into the material. What they have is they have what they call a tri-lobe at the bottom of the bit itself. So if you're putting it into a combi drill, SDS, or anything like that, it's going to grip. Again, a lot of manufacturers on the market, it's literally just a slide in, twist a grip. There's no real fixing down the bottom. So Milwaukee do that on these drill bits. The other thing to mention, titanium basically will make a drill bit run cooler and stay sharper for longer. So there's nothing worse than buying cheap bits just because they're a little bit more cost effective, but actually you're always using 2, if not 3 more of those drill bits in the space of one of these. So that's that.
So like I say, the ranges obviously have different names. Like I said, we mentioned this one before. I'd say red hex, hexagonal bottom there for impact drivers. You also have their standard range, which is Thunderweb. I mean, Milwaukee do have some of the coolest names for products. So that's a Thunderweb metal drill bit. Like I say, full range available there. Once again, also available in multi-kits as well.
Multi-kits. This is the multi bit. So basically, this will do everything. This will do concrete, stone, brick, wood, plastic, glass. That's your all-in-one. So, especially for the hobbyist that doesn't want to buy into individual drill bits, this is a fantastic bit of kit for you. Like I say, you can buy these in sets as well. So you've got the whole range there. Shall we move on to sockets, right?
Yeah, we'll do sockets. We've got sockets available individually, so all impact approved. Starting from here, short stubby ones to longer sockets there. We do them in the 1/2 inch and 3/8. And we also do kit forms as well of all the different socket ranges there. And then going from sockets, down to bits as well. So let's get some of these up here.
Do you want to bring some bits in?
Yeah.
So in the first product demonstration we did, we used James' own impact bits. They were Gen 1 pieces. These are Gen 3. So the reason you know these are Gen 3 is you've got the bare silver metal head and a red shank. These are laser etched, the heads on these, so it reduces the cam out. The way it's been engineered, so cam out is basically when you're in a screw head, it's the potential of it actually forcing itself out of the head itself, out the screw head. So you get reduced cam out on these. The other thing to mention, this red shaft on here, this shank, the longer 50mm bits, they allow for 180 degrees of twist. So that's the amount of torsion you get in that shaft, and that basically reduces again the amount of potential of it actually snapping out. And on the 25mm bits, which is a shorter shank, there's a 60 degree. So really high strength bits, these ones. And again, you buy these in kits, in packets, single units as well. So yeah, there we go. That's what Ryan's showing there.
Yeah,
that's a pack of 25. I think the longer ones in a pack of 10.
Pack of 10, yeah.
Yeah, pack of 10. So
Right. And they're all impact approved.
there we go. We've got another comment just coming up before we go on to the next bit. We'll just wait for that to come up on the screen. Hopefully a good stock of 10mm sockets, lol. That's from Adam Cross. Thanks for that, Adam. I actually said exactly the same thing when the guys from Milwaukee come down the last couple of days, which is worth mentioning. Thank you ever so much once again for your support on that. Absolutely fantastic. I come in from the office and I said, well, we aren't going to be short of a 10mm socket, because everyone that's engineered and is in the workshop sort of environment, it's always your 10mm that goes missing, be it 10mm spanner, 10mm socket. I think it's the most used socket, but damn, you can actually find your 10mm if it goes missing. So yeah, we've got 10mm up there.
So we'll move quickly to the extension shaft. So we have the standard magnetic. Most people have seen them. Next one is the other shockwave bit. But this one actually has a coupling on it, so that will then lock your bit in. Just makes it a bit more secure. So a range of these ones here, different lengths to suit all the impact riders.
Moving on, just quickly mention we got whole dozer kits in stock. So Milwaukee are really good with their own branding and names. So this is what we call a whole saw set, but they call it a whole dozer. There's two systems to fit these on for the larger sets. Should we say arbor sets? And also they've got a rip tooth warranty on the teeth. So if you rip the teeth off, and if it's a manufacturing fault, they'll just replace it for you. So that's the other thing with Milwaukee. You've got sort of conditional lifetime warranty on all the tools. Obviously if you've used it inappropriately, they're not going to give you the warranty, but most certainly if it's a manufacturing defect, they'll just replace the part for you. So it's another good thing why we're keeping this, getting this brand on board. So
Yep, so a few other accessories here. We have the fixed tech, so that's for angle grinders. So I don't know if you've seen the angle grinders before, where you got to put the spanner in to tighten them up and things like that. What the fixed tech is, actually has a metal loop in it, so you can lift the loop up, lock your angle grinder in place, and then undo it without having to get a spanner out. This is what's available on some of the older ones. I've got one of these in my angle grinder, same as James. We really like these. These got standard 14mm thread, so as long as your angle grinder has a 14mm thread, which majority of them do, you can put one of these on there on your angle grinder, lock it in place, and absolutely fine.
we've got two last products to show you. That's the SDS bits and the resaw blades as well. So Milwaukee basically make their own equipment. All the accessories, and James will go on to the hand tools in a moment as well. Do you want to do SDS, or do you want to do,
Yeah, we'll go for SDS. So SDS, they got a few different ranges. So what's called the M2 and an M4. So the M2 SDS drills have effectively two blades on it. So as you go down the spiral, I don't know if you can zoom on to that at all. Get the camera going. So it has, so like a standard drill bit, has two spirals going down. So really great, straightforward masonry drill bit. As you're doing masonry work and drilling through, if you are catching something hard, especially something like rebar or something like that, which goes through the wall, there's a chance that actually you may chip a tooth off on a two bar cutter. So What they have as well is a M4. So M4, just so as you imagine it, has 4 strands coming out. Yep. So when it goes into, if it is into rebar, something like that, and it is, as it turns around, because you've got the extra surface area there, it won't actually damage the bit at all. So really good.
Gives you a cleaner cut as
Much
well.
much cleaner cut, much smoother cut as well. So professional users, yeah, you've got the M4. Like I say, most applications will be absolutely fine with the M2.
And you've got 4 flutes on that as well. So what you'll have is you'll get a quicker cut and it will clear the hole quicker as well. So obviously when you're cutting or you're drilling concrete or what have you, brick, you know, getting that dust out is what you need to do as quickly as possible. And that will obviously keep it cooler as well. So that's what those increased flutes
Yeah.
for.
And the M4 will give you 4 times your life as well. On that bit, SCS bit.
So I got the last bit before we invite James back. So these are the reciprocating blades or the resaw blades. They basically do 3 different blades. They do the torch. So think of it as a furnace, metal, torches. That is for cutting metal. You've then got the axe, which is for wood chopping, axe. And you've got the wrecker. Now the wrecker will cut anything basically within theory. So that's a good universal, very high strength saw blade. Again, you get them in all different packets, get them single units. So yeah, absolutely fantastic that. The other thing which I learned, which I thought was a really nifty feature, especially from guys that use chainsaws, if you're plunge cutting, so that's basically where you're putting the tip of the saw into the wood before you actually bore the cut right in. The axe blades, which are for the wood, actually have what they call a fang on the end. And what that does, that allows you to do a plunge cut. So if you're cutting into a piece of wood, but you actually need to cut a slit into it, opposed to cutting right through, you put the fang tooth in, get it started, it will start scratching away, it will then bite, and then you basically do a plunge cut. So that is resaw blades, 3 different types, and you can get carbide versions as well. So if you're using them very, very heavily, they're a little bit more expensive, but the carbide will last a lot longer for you. So there we go. So that's
Let me see.
accessory.
That is
Like I say,
accessory.
we
So
told you we waffle
3
on.
meters of accessories. We can keep talking about these all day. There's so much to go through. And it's like I say, really good. Say, socket kits, these ones here, fully cased. The nice thing about these socket sets, you actually remove the phone liner and put it straight into your toolbox. So absolutely brilliant. So yeah, come and see us. Give us questions on the live stream. There's a question there.
Will you guys carry Milwaukee MX line?
Oh,
So I expect, as
Eventually.
you probably, eventually, as you all know, you've got to start slightly smaller. We've got a hell of a range anyway. We've got 8-meter shelving at the moment. But yeah, we will be growing the range. We will be getting bigger. We'll be,
Has anyone actually used the MX range yet? If they have, put a comment up.
Yeah.
We've seen it online. We've seen videos of it, and it looks amazing stuff.
Yeah.
So if anyone has actually used it, yeah, by all means, give us a comment.
Cool. And again, thank you ever so much, guys, for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. And all the money we're raising for Calm is going to a fantastic cause. So, we really do appreciate it.
Keep those
Thank you
donations
so much.
coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So,
Get James back in.
should we get James back in? So we've bored you with accessories.
By all means, come into the store. We can walk you some more.
So we're going to do another giveaway. So, we'll get you a question in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I say we'll go for the accessories as well. Don't forget these accessories will fit any machine. So if you've got a Bosch, a DeWalt, a Makita, a Snap-on, all the accessories will fit all those tools. I say we use these tools in our workshop as well as Milwaukee. So we've got experience with practically every brand in there. So we have chosen Milwaukee because it's our favourite, isn't it?
It is.
It's our favourite.
Yeah, but like Ryan said, it doesn't matter what you run. A lot of people, once they've got the batteries and chargers as a system, they will carry on and use that range on and on and just replace it what they need to at the time. But yeah, that doesn't mean you can't buy the Milwaukee stuff because it will all fit, whether it's for your grinders, whether it's for your drills, whether it's for your impacts. We'll have it covered, and you'll be buying a product which is well covered under warranty and it is premium. It is a good product. For all those people out there who buy Halfords Advanced or Snap-on, Blue Point, all of those really high up there upmarket brands, this is on that level. It is very, very good quality. But anyway, it's time now for another giveaway, and we are giving away a toaster.
Another toaster. So yeah, another multi-port USB charger.
And obviously we've been talking about these Shockwave bits and how good they are. We have got a 32-bit Shockwave Milwaukee set for you.
And this little debris extension, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's probably one of the nicest ones to get this evening. And we have another question.
Do you want to read it?
Yeah, I'll have a go at this one. See if I can read. I wrote them. That's why they're really bad. There we are. Right. So this question, and yeah, you can enter this competition by putting a comment into our comment section, and we will then pick a winner from those at random. That's the easiest way we can do it, as most fair as we can be. So it doesn't matter. You can be in the whole of Europe or the UK, because we can say that now, or in North America and South America, and we'll ship to those places. But yeah, we're not shipping to Africa, Asia, or what's the other one? Australia or New Zealand. So yeah, any of the other three, that's absolutely fine. So the question number 4, this evening's number 4th giveaway is: which brand of ATV did we start selling this year? Again,
Should have watched our videos.
yeah, Josh done a video and I done a video, and in my video, Ryan drooled over it.
Oh, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
We're big fans, really big fans.
We've got a
Question.
question.
Oh, we've got a question coming up, and that question is, drum roll, please. We got a 10-second lag on our screen, so we can only apologise.
Richard Sidgwick.
Richard Sidgwick,
Is there any guarantees with accessories if they break?
not if you use them, mate.
Well, there is. Like I say, it all depends. If they snap, if they snap quite soon, then they will be a manufactured defect.
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll be replaced.
I'll talk about it when I go on to hand tools in a minute. I'll go on to warranties a little bit more detail. But yeah, that will be covered. But no, very, very good question, because guarantee and warranty is what everyone wants to know about.
Yeah.
Not only is their tool going to be good quality from when they buy it out of the packet, but is it going to be good quality for life? Are they going to be looked after?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll move on to that a little bit in a minute. But yeah, no. Any other questions there, guys? All 13 answers. That's good.
Better pass it past 13, I suppose.
Yeah, that's better.
Unlucky.
To do that.
It's going to be Richard that wins it.
Is there any more questions there?
Is there any silly answers?
No.
Oh, no.
So there's one answer there that's Suzuki. We do sell Suzuki quad bikes, but it's not one that we took on this year.
No, we've been doing them for a few years now.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
Suzuki
there
for
are.
4 years. So Suzuki is our more agricultural brand of ATV that we do. So for the really hard working farmers,
Utility.
yeah,
That sort of
the people who
utilitarian.
pretty much live on their quad bikes, Suzuki absolutely bang on. This other brand, which obviously there's lots of comments saying it,
They're more leisurely.
is
More
more leisurely, small holder,
A bit more
and
futuristic, should we say?
futuristic, and road homologated. So for people who want to use it for leisure on the road, absolutely fantastic bikes.
We've got
Oh.
another comment by the looks of it. Bit small engines. Well, the Snarler, so that was
Yeah.
that's the model of
model.
the ATV, was featured on the channel, I recall. So
Yes, it was.
It was.
Dick's obviously watched that, so thank you, Dick.
Yeah, well done, Dick. Yeah, and yeah, we've got, yes, that's the quad bike, but later, hopefully this year, possibly beginning of next, we will have the side-by-side from Segway, which is called the Fugleman. That is really exciting, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And then we will also have the,
That's good. Land Rover Jaguar. There we go.
and we'll also have the Villain, which is the sports version of the side-by-side. So both of those products will be featured on our channel in the future, and we are looking forward to getting behind the wheel on them. So it'll be quite large products for us. It'll be good.
Thank you, Nick, for your
Yeah.
comments. I'm looking forward to your donation in a moment.
Yeah.
It's really nice that so many local customers are joining us tonight as well as people across the water. It really does mean a huge amount to us. And keep those donations coming. Thank you so much. It's going to a great charity. So yeah, much appreciated.
No, very, very good. Yeah, well, Nick is actually, he's a local tree surgeon to us, but he also is in charge of a local sawmills, a very, very historic sawmills, which still runs on water power and is also backed up by a 1950s, I can't remember,
Diesel.
yeah, what diesel engine is it?
Petter? Is it a Petter?
No, not better. Nick, put it in the
Nick,
comments,
yeah,
what
put it
makes
in
the
the comments.
diesel engine? Because there's lots of engine fans in our chat tonight, and that is some super looking, beautiful, just gorgeous looking engine. So it's very, very impressive. But that's Simmons Bath Sawmill. So if anyone is ever down Devon, Somerset border on Exmoor, you've got to go and check out Simmons Bath Sawmills, because they're going to be doing some fantastic tours around the sawmills to see how they all work.
It's a great family business.
Really
You know, they support local communities and everything like that as well. So definitely worth you know, heading over to their Facebook page and checking out. That's 3 atop Woodland Services. So yeah, give them a go. There we go. We've got it from Nick now. So Rushton Hornsby.
Yeah.
There we go.
Rushton Hornsby. Beautiful, beautiful engine. And Nick said that there's apparently people who've come to the sawmills just to see that engine, because it is, well, there's lots of older people who they quite like to stroke it, I think. Hey? Oh, we got 20 correct answers. Let's go for it. Who's going to pick a number? Josh's turn.
Go
Pick
on,
a number.
Josh, your turn.
Whoa.
Can't have
Let's go
17.
4.
Oh,
Let's go
number
number
4.
4.
We've gone
so
low.
if you were quick
He's
to
gone,
get in.
He's gone low.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the one that everyone else copied, obviously. So who is number 4? But anyway, while they're working out who number 4 is, if you haven't already donated to the charity that we're supporting this evening, which is CALM, the Campaign Against Living Miserably, it's a suicide and mental health charity. We'd really appreciate any donation, no matter how small. It could be £1 or whatever. It could be £100. It doesn't really matter how big it is, but we'd really appreciate whatever you can give towards them. But one, they help a lot of people who are struggling with mental health and suicide. And if anything can be raised for them tonight, that would be really, really great. So thank you so much for everyone who's donated already, which is considerable. It's very, 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 very impressive. So no, thank you very much.
And we have a winner.
We have a winner. Who's got? And the winner is Adam Cross, as you've seen on your screen. Sorry, I don't know if one of you two want to announce it. But yeah, so yeah, Adam, thank you so much. It's definitely the answer. And you have won a USB multi-charger and Shockwave Impact Milwaukee set. So, or Milwaukee Impact Shockwave set. There we go.
Yeah.
I'll get it right around. But yeah, really good. Well done. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
We've got really nice comments coming through here. Thanks, guys. So we've got another super chat donation. Our friend across the water, Steve's Small Engine Saloon, should be popping up at the screen in a minute.
Yeah.
Thank you ever so much for that comment, Steve. It really means a huge amount. So, you know, we'll try and grow the channel as much as we can. If you can keep liking the videos and subscribing, telling all your friends about it as well, we'll do as much as we can in the time frame we've got here. We're busy people day to day, but we'll fit in as much as we can for you as well. So
Yeah, thank you, Steve.
Steve, you're worth your
Legend.
weight in gold, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Steve is very kind. When we done our Husqvarna chainsaw video the other day, Steve very kindly put it onto his community tab, and Steve's got 430,000 subscribers. So for a channel of that size to promote someone as small as we are, it's great. It means so much. We really, really appreciate it. And your donations tonight, Steve. It's not your first one if you've just tuned in. Steve, that's probably about, I think, the third, if not fourth donation he's given. So, you know, really, really appreciate it. It means so much. Thank you. And yeah, well done to Adam. These will be on their way to you. Please ping us an email with your address and we can get that sent out to you. Thank you very much. So we've still got some more giveaways to go yet, guys. So hang fire. And who's going to be with me to talk about answers?
we can go fetch. We can be your go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Go for that.
Yeah, go for that.
Go for this. Go for that.
What do you want to
So
start?
we're now going to move on. So Josh, if you just tuned in and you're wondering why we're here and why there's a load of red behind us, it's because we are now Milwaukee stockists, dealers, not only in store, but also on our website. So if you like Milwaukee or you feel that you should start investing in Milwaukee, then there's no other place to go. We are going to know what there is all to know about Milwaukee, and it's going to be available to purchase on our website. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. We're also supporting Charity Calm. and launching our new product category of power tools. And Milwaukee is our first steps along that journey. And you get to share it with us. And we've got some great giveaways. Josh and Ryan have already talked about some of the power tools, and they talked about the accessories. And we've only just literally scratched the surface on the information about it. And I'm only going to scratch the surface on the hand tools. But again, like I said earlier on, the accessories and the hand tools are probably the most exciting bit about Milwaukee, because they are investing so much in developing the accessories and the hand tool sides of things. They are going to be, well, they already are a market player, obviously a big market player, but they are going to top it out to where you can't believe where they're going with all these hand tools and everything. We love them. We really like them. So the first one, the guys have bought me.
I thought you might have something simple.
Something simple.
Something nice and easy.
This
You've
is
used
a-
these many a times.
This is a hammer. It is a 20-pound claw hammer, and it's got the magnetic nail holder in the top, so you can put your little tack in the top there and go doink, and it will bang it into the bit of wood rather than having to hold it and then hit your fingers, because nobody likes hitting their fingers with a hammer. We've all done it, and we know how much it hurts. But then it's got anti-vibration handle in it as well, which is very nice, and it does feel very nice to hold and to swing. So if you are looking for a new hammer, highly recommend this one. I was in the fencing trade for several years prior to doing all this, and the hammers were the most, the most important bit, because you're using them all day long, and that feels very nice. So I do like it. Cool. Hammer.
Thank you.
Spanners?
Spanners.
Or wrenches.
So they call me a hammer, and now they're calling me a spanner. Aren't they nice? But ratchet spanners. We all love ratchet spanners. And Mick, I know you're watching. You took the Mick out of my ratchet spanner set that I've got in our studio workshop, because they're color coordinated, because they're cheap rubbish. Yeah, they are. They are a bit rubbish. And I've already broken, I think, 5 of them because they're just cheap. And the story, as the story goes, you buy cheap, you buy twice. But I had them as a Christmas present, so I used them until they broke. But they're going well for now, because I'm going to go for a Milwaukee set in our studio workshop. There's probably, you might guess, there's probably going to be lots of Milwaukee tools hitting up our walls in our studio workshop. But no, the ratchet spanners are very nice. This is the fixed head ratchet spanners, which all ratchet spanners have 144 teeth in the ratchet. So you've got lots of small increments in them. So rather than just having quite a bigger instrument, the cheap set I noticed is that you've got to move your ratchet a good probably 3 inches for the American market, or for the UK market 75 mil, before you've got any sort of traction on that. Whereas these, you've just got to move it a tiny little bit and you can get that to click. So it's really nice to be able to do that. That's nice. So that is a 7-piece set there, and then we've also got the 15-piece set. So yeah, it goes from 22 mil down to 8. So all the common sizes of ratchet spanner you would probably ever need, to be quite honest. But the nice thing about these, they have got the jaws in there, where they have got the extra little pieces in there to be able to get a lot more grip on your nuts, because everybody needs that. Yeah. Anyway.
Moving swiftly on.
I digress. But no, the spanner set's really nice. We've obviously got normal spanners, as well as the ratchet spanners, and then we've also got some. The flexi heads. Flexi heads as well. The flexi heads are beautiful, because we all know how awkward it can be at some point. Whew. So yeah, the flexi head. So rather than just a spanner which is just stationary, we've also got the flexi head ones, which are very nice. We've got these in 7-piece, and I believe we've got some in 15-piece as well. But the nicest thing about these is that the numbers on them, which we all struggle with the numbers on spanners. You go to your drawer, and the numbers are normally worn off if you've gone down the cheap lines. These are heavily engraved, and they're inked inside. The likelihood of ever wearing them out, I think, is, well, we'll call it, it's none. You're not going to wear them out. They're really nice spanners, but they are in store, and they're on our website to buy. They're really nice sets. What we got?
Oh, is this?
Oh, while we're on spanners, we'll move over to the socket set there. And I don't know if he's still in the chat, but Phil Cockayne, who very kindly gave us a donation earlier on this evening, runs quite a large building company locally, as well as landscaping and other jobs as well. He has got this set, and he cannot speak any higher about it. He absolutely adores it. It's a very nice socket set. This one's a 52-piece. The nice thing about these sockets is, I haven't got these open, we should have probably opened them, but the sockets on these, rather than all being round, the bit where your nut goes onto is round, but the shaft of the socket is square. So if you can't get your ratchet quite in there, you can still put a spanner onto it and use it as a spanner extension. I think that's awesome.
Amazing.
You know, if you're in a really fiddly bit, there's lots of small engine guys in the stream tonight, and I know we all like little fiddly jobs, but sometimes that tool to be able to reach that certain place just isn't available. Nice thing about Milwaukee and how they're developing their products is they're thinking outside the box. They're trying to increase the way that we can use the tools that we've already got within those sets rather than having to have another one again. So they're really, really lovely. Really like them. We're gonna go. I'll go. I'll go.
Yeah.
So let's go for screwdrivers. We haven't given away the screwdriver set yet, have we?
No, still got another
So
giveaway.
in our next giveaway, we have got a screwdriver set to give away. So we'll see that in a second. But we have got the 12-piece screwdriver set here, which is very, very nice. Tri-load screwdrivers. They've got magnetic tips on them, and they just feel really, really nice in your hand. They are very, very nice screwdrivers. These come with 1, 2, 3, 4 posies, 5, 6 posies, something under there, and then the rest flat. So there's a nice combination between the two. And then we've also got torque sets as well. So the little mini torque sets, which are really, really useful. I know the guys, when they're putting up the shelving here, could have probably done with some mini torque sets to be able to make some adjustments on things, but they had to borrow some out of our workshop, which I did find quite funny. And I had to even make them a spanner, but there we are. But now it's really nice little sets, and they come even with their own little bags as well. And I'm not sure if these do, but guys, what I mentioned about the socket sets, how the trays come out if you go into your. Actually, go to the spanners. Let's show them the spanners as well. Two just had the opposites. Yeah. The screwdriver set's really nice. Torque bit sets as well. And then what I didn't show you in the spanner sets is that these are cut out. And these are cut out on the diagonal, so you can break your Euro hooks off, and then they can go into your toolbox. So you can have your two sets, your imperial and your metric, and go into your set like that. Or you can have standard spanners and ratchet spanners. So they're all designed so they can go into the bottom of your toolbox. Cool. What have we got here, right? Oh!
Look at that.
We're really
leverage.
very small little item, but this is a what do they call it? A nail puller. There we go. So it is a nail puller. But if any of you have ever tried to take a pallet apart, it's not the easiest thing because they use the serrated nails. But this is a really nice nail puller. For one, it's got it's got a nice jaw on one end, and then it's got a nice one on the other end, so you've got lots of leverage. But it's also got an extra. If I can bend that around that, you might not be able to see it, but can you zoom in there?
Probably show a picture as well on the back there.
Picture?
Oh,
yeah. So you've got a recessed round piece here, which you'd put over your nail, like so, not your fingernail. Over your nail on your pallet like this. Can we go down there, Will? So you put that over your nail like that, and then you bang that bit with your hammer on the top. That makes a ring around your nail, and then you can use the other end to get around it. The hardest thing is getting the nail out originally. To start with. So that's a really nice feature on there to be able to bang that over your nail and then pull it out. So, it's a lovely little tool, that. Nice and simple. And it's on our website. Definitely recommend that. If you've ever got to take a pallet apart, they're great. Oh, and we've got some hex keys, otherwise known as Allen key sets. The nice thing about these, a lot of times you'll find an Allen key set, they're either really hard to pull out of their packaging, or they just fall out all the time. But these actually lock together. So those two hexagon pieces there twist and lock and go together. So they're really nice. Again, Milwaukee just thinking a little bit further than just producing tools. Cool. Right. Looks like the guys want me to get a level on.
Yeah.
So we have got the basic spirit levels from Milwaukee, which are nice, just run-of-the-mill levels for DIY users or more occasional users in the trade. They're very, very good. They've got great bubbles. They don't come with a spare bubble though.
No.
But hopefully you'll never need one.
There might be a skew in the book for it though. Well, check out for you.
But these are the beautiful, beautiful levels. They're called the red stick levels. And as my lovely assistant, Debbie McGee here, is showing, is that they are very long. They're very long and they've got handles in. Now, the reason he's holding up there is because in the center of here is a magnesium, we'll call it a magnesium crankcase. There's lots of small engine people here. There's a magnesium stick all the way. Ooh, that was cheeky.
I think I'll leave you guys to it.
There's a magnesium stick up through here to support the level. So it's a lot stronger in the middle. And they say, some say, that a 120 kilo man can put that over an RSJ and literally swing off of it from side to side. It is that strong, because nobody likes a bent level because they don't have much use. Unless you buy, cheap timber, then sometimes that might be helpful. But they are very, very nice. We've got the magnesium crankcase in the middle. The bubbles you can see from when you're away from, so when you're looking up from underneath, you can see the bubble a lot easier from the side. And they are also magnetic. So any shed builders or anyone putting up mezzanine floors or using third purlins or making anything out of metal really, and you need a spirit level, these are fantastic. When I took them down to show the guys in the office the other day when they turned up, literally just stuck it to the roof. Couldn't quite swing off it from the magnets though, but they are blooming strong magnets. So that's really nice. Love the levels. Come in lots of different sizes. Oh, hello. Poking him now. Yeah, levels are great. I like them a lot. The hand tools was probably the thing we are lacking the most of. We've got a lot on order and we're waiting for them to come in. We've got gloves, we've got tapes, we've got knives, got a row of knives coming. Looking forward to seeing them. And there's lots more. What do they call the pipe wrench? Pipe wrenches as well are coming. Yes, those coming. There's some really, really fantastic bits and pieces coming on in line, and they will be put on our website. And I expect we'll do some videos on it all as well as we go along. Oh, yeah, we've got by them.
Another super chat.
Oh,
Quickly before we...
another super chat, £25. Paul, thank you very much. We really appreciate that. Yeah, Paul's got to go. No, thank you very much for looking after our website for us. You're an absolute diamond. Thank you. We really appreciate it. And your donation towards Calm is much appreciated. Thanks, Paul. So we've got one last thing to show you, which are bolt cutters. So for the criminal market out there, if that is any of you guys, hope not, but bolt cutters. I was from the fencing industry before, the fencing and landscaping industry before coming into this trade. And, bolt cutters are, a thing you use quite a lot, especially the smaller ones. They're much used in the fencing industry. But they are very, very nice quality. They do look like they'll do the job. I haven't cut anything with them myself personally, but they do seem very strong and robust. And there's a nice gap between your hands when you pull the handles in. So rather than them being really close, with a lot of bolt cutters, you find you go wrap them in and then you squat your fingers in the middle. So I like that a lot. And same with the big ones. They're really, 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 really robust. So there we are, hand tools.
Should we do a giveaway?
Giveaway. Let's do a giveaway.
Let's do a giveaway. Screwdrivers.
What are we giving away? Screwdrivers and a t-shirt. There we go. Right, so again, thank you ever so much, everyone, for donating tonight. Absolutely fantastic. It's going to a great cause. And thank you for joining us. That's the other big thing. We've got so many guys on here at the moment from across in the US, in the rest of Europe and the UK. So yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Here we go.
So we have got a fantastic Milwaukee t-shirt to give away, which, well, they are nice. I've actually already got one as a bed shirt because obviously I haven't been able to wear it publicly yet because we didn't.
90?
The 90, yeah, it is a 90. But I know I got one as a bed shirt for the simple reason we haven't been able to wear it publicly yet because we've kept it a secret until tonight that we're launching Milwaukee. But I think that will come out of the cupboard and be wearing a little bit more now. But no, it's a really nice, comfortable t-shirt. Really, really lovely. And then we've also got the screwdriver set, and they are the same screwdrivers described just now, the tri-lobe screwdrivers with magnetic tips. Really, really nice set, and there's 6 of them in that set there. And we will ship this to North America, South America, Europe, including the UK. So that's as far as we can ship them. We won't ship to Africa, Asia, or Australia. But then, yeah, there we go. Anyone who'd like to anyone who'd like to enter, pop the comment in the chat, and we can then make a draw from your comments in the chat.
Cool. So the question is, to win these goods, if James was to choose a brand of power tool, what would it be? Oh,
What would I choose?
what would James choose?
Yeah.
Would it be?
All right.
I'll tell you what.
Plugging other brands in.
Well, we do accessories for all. We don't discriminate.
Would it be Makita? Would it be Bosch? Or Snap-on? Got to choose one of those 4. I'm joking. There might be another one about, I don't know. I don't know the name of it.
So chances to win.
Oh, Nick.
What is Nick got?
Yeah, mate. You can have this, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, like I said, it doesn't matter what brand of tool or anything you have, then all the accessories and obviously the hand tools are available.
Mick Mowers, little Parkside.
Yeah, little
Yeah.
parks. I do know
You peeked inside his toolbox, haven't you?
That's not the first person to peek inside his toolbox. Call it the spares drawer.
You're the one with the first drawer. No, you joke about Parkside Mick, which is a technician who used to work for us. Fantastic guy, old school. You could literally give him any machine which is broken and he would work through it and get it fixed. Amazing guy. But one day he turned up with a Parkside impact wrench or a dugger, whatever we want to call it. But the trouble was, you put it onto a bolt to undo it or a nut to undo it, and it was duff, 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 duff. That was as fast as it was. It was just one single, it was a duff gun. It was a duff gun, there we go. But no, so yeah, we have witnessed some Parkside equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you haven't donated,
Please do.
there's always an opportunity to. Just giving page or using our super chat feature.
How many answers have we got, Suzanne? 14.
14. We've got Scott. Is that Scott Mills from Bridgewater Mowers, who's popped in to say hello?
I thought it was the ex-Radio 1 DJ.
Oh, it could be the ex-Radio 1 DJ.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Big more fan ears.
Yeah, we got some big names in this evening. Some from other YouTube channels, including some big names: Belts and Boxes, Steve Small Engine Saloon, Ruth Amos from Kids Invent Stuff, and obviously Mix Mowers, as well as lots of other channels on there as well, guys. So no, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Scott Mills will turn up. I've got Conker in there as well. Nice to see you, Conker.
And Mick's just put the Just Giving link up. So if you just joined us, thank you ever so much for that. If you want to donate to a charity, which is CALM, which is suicide awareness charity, which is a huge charity in our industry, then please click on that link and you can donate through there. We've already had huge donations tonight, so really, really appreciative. And yeah, it's going to go to a great charity. So thank you very much.
Another local customer, Pete Scullard. Snap on, just because they pop in with the van, I can give them all the broken ones back. Yeah. That sounds familiar.
The thing is, if you buy Milwaukee, you won't need to come back with broken.
He said that. But no, the Milwaukee warranty. Actually, I didn't go on to about that just now about hand tools, did I?
Yeah.
So I needed to mention that hand tool warranty is a lifetime warranty. So you might be familiar with that with other brands. They call it a limited lifetime warranty. The main reason being is because if you use a screwdriver as a pry bar, that wouldn't be warranted. So if you break it from misuse, then it's not going to be covered under warranty. But for a lifetime of that tool, which I think they call a lifetime, like 35 years or something, don't they? There's some sort
I
of
think the
thing
levels
there.
have got 30 years on them.
30
years
yeah,
guarantee on the levels.
yeah. So they are well warranted. But yeah, if you're screwdrivering with a screwdriver, generally what you do,
Yep.
and the end snaps, and it's a manufacturing defect, it will be covered under warranty. But Milwaukee handle their warranties really, really well. In actual fact, Ryan's had an experience having a warranty problem with Milwaukee, and they sent you a new tool.
Yeah, brand new tool. Yeah, absolutely good
Yeah.
service.
So sent off the old tool, and they sent a brand new one back.
Yeah.
And it was rather swift, I believe.
That's it, yeah. But what you do, especially with the power tools, just make sure you register them. If you register them, it's pretty much the next day service. It's really good. You literally send them back. You can go on the line, you register your machine. If they have any faults with it, you log the fault. They'll collect it the next day, and then the following day after that, you'll have either your tool back repaired or a new one replaced. So their backup support is superb.
We've got more local customers joining the chat, so thank you very much. Matt Draper's just popped up. He works for another local tree surgery company, Wessex Tree Surgeons, one of the big company that we deal with here in store for chainsaws and such like. So, we'll introduce you to the Milwaukee stuff when you come in, Matt, and get you signed up on that.
Yeah, it's a big Husky fan, so I'm sure he likes this other stuff as well we do now.
I also see someone that's someone I know very well, Vince. That's my better half's father. So thank you, Vince, for joining us tonight. Really great.
And I see Rita Evans in the chat as well. and that is Will's mum.
Yeah, you
So
brought up a
Will,
fairly decent chat.
Will, I
there,
believe
but-
Mike was in there, his dad as well were in the chat. We haven't actually met them yet because of COVID restrictions. We like to meet everybody's family
Yeah.
because we have, work barbecues and things.
Well, do you want to come around and say hello?
Yeah,
Yeah,
come around and
come
say
on,
hello, Will.
come
Come
around.
on.
This is the man behind the magic, basically.
Yeah.
So
Behind the camera.
without Will, we couldn't do this. So
No.
this is
Because if you ever think our videos are good quality,
Come around, buddy.
he's the reason. So,
Hello, everyone.
yeah.
This is where the magic happens.
Yeah, so he very rarely comes inside the camera, but he's very comfortable behind it and he's very good at it. And he's got a degree in filmmaking, so
That's what he's doing.
yeah, he knows what he's doing. He can make us three look reasonably presentable. If we were in America, we would probably be called rednecks.
big
No.
cast of that
Especially me.
already.
But he just makes us look pretty, which is a fairly mean task.
We've
But
got
no.
another
Another
No comment?
conquer.
I've got a check.
As well.
Check is in the post, James. A check for what, mate?
Milwaukee Tools. Let's answer.
Let me send you an invoice first. I'm quite happy to work the numbers out myself. But I know you want to come and have a rummage around the skip with Josh at some point.
So,
So,
it's just nice someone's still using checks.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so how many,
So yeah, how many have we got?
correct answers have we got?
So we're doing
19.
19 correct answers.
We've got another one. Another great fun show tonight. Just coming up.
Super chat
Super
donation.
chat. Yeah.
Thanks to us.
Yeah. So Pete, thank you
very
so
much.
much for the super chat. It's going to a fantastic charity. Very worthwhile. The larger donators tonight, no matter where you are in the world, we will send out a pack for the higher donators. So thank you to anyone who has really gone out of the way to donate tonight. And no matter how small the donations are, we really, really appreciate it. They're all meaningful. They all go to a good cause. So thank you very much. So
Super.
who are we going to go? Sorry, 1 to 19.
I'm going to go number 1.
Oh, we got number 1.
I'm going to go for the first
Ryan's
correct
gone
answer.
for number 1.
What's the answer?
Oh, the answer? Is there an answer?
You all guessed wrong, didn't you?
Of course.
No, actually, it'd be flex. Because flex is what's next.
Yeah.
No, that's their
James
slogan.
Dunlop, cover your ears.
Yeah, so no, in the States, they've got a brand called Flex, which we don't have over here. But no, you're right, everybody. It would be Milwaukee. I think that's pretty obvious. I'm not sure I needed to answer that one, but yeah, thank you for answering.
The winner's going to pop up on the screen any second.
And the winner is who answered the question first correctly, and it's Steve! Hey! Well done, mate. And you thoroughly deserve that because you have, well, not only helped our channel massively, you've also donated a fantastic amount to the charity tonight. So thank you so much. You'll be receiving a Milwaukee shirt and that, and I hope to be seeing you wearing that in one of our future live streams together, which I'm sure you will because you've already got Hayes' YouTube t-shirt, which we sent you several months ago, and you've worn that a few times. So thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. I owe you more than you can think. So thank you. Oh, we've got one last giveaway. We have got one more giveaway coming up.
Oh, okay.
We have.
We have.
And it's the
question.
bonus question, and it doesn't say what's in it. But what's in it? What? I'm going to choose something from the rack to give away.
Wow.
Tell us what you'd like me to pick from our rack. And not Josh's rack.
James only.
James only.
James only. You can get your hands on James only.
Right, so, Will, can you zoom into that?
This is generation 1.
I don't know if you can, this is first gen.
Yeah.
This is first gen Milwaukee bits. The set is still complete. I still have everything in there. But
That's
on
because he won't let anyone else use it.
all my tools, I Tipex James only on them because I like them a lot and I like my tools. And we all like our tools. But that's what you want to do. That's what I do. I'm using Gen 3 ones though, but the Gen 1 one, the first generation bits are lasting me long enough. I haven't had to go to Gen 2 or Gen 3. That's how good they are. And you've seen what I put them through. I don't treat them like with complete respect.
Go on then.
Suggestion for the giveaway is en route.
Is it mixed merge, man?
Is it from Top Con? I bet it's Conker's comment.
It's Conker,
Is
is
it
it?
Conker? Box of Maltesers. Love it. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. That's fine. That's what we're going to give away because at the end of the day, they are in Milwaukee colours, the Boxer Maltesers. So yeah, you're not far off. And we've got another comment coming now. I'm gonna pick something. A pen.
Sidgwick.
A pen.
That's
Sure,
fine,
we
mate.
can sort you out a pen.
I said, sure,
It's not going to be Milwaukee for you, mate.
I would have thought you would have said a knife.
Mick's just put up as well. I think Suzanne will put it in the on the screen in a minute. The Just Giving page has got to £155 now. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. It's going to a great cause. Yeah, can't thank you enough on that. James is debating what the cheapest item is on the shelf, I think, at this point. Another suggestion.
Let's have a look at the suggestion before I pick. Oh, copyright, James. Yes, I actually. All the bits. Oh, the same way as my shockwave set. Yeah. You have to buy that, Pete.
That comes with bits.
Comes free with a Cub Cadet
Yeah.
lawnmower.
I think that's probably enough.
Yeah.
Right.
I might have to post that.
Yeah.
Have you got any other questions at all that we can answer before we give the? We got another suggestion coming. Red Hex 19-piece set from James Dunlop.
Is that a donation, mate?
That's it, yeah. That's it. Tell them off in your car.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. We are going to give away this final one before we wrap up the evening, and that is going to be a Milwaukee knuckle. So the knuckle, did you explain the knuckle?
No.
You didn't talk through the knuckle. So
No,
I didn't talk through the knuckle just now. But we had to pick something we can ship worldwide. Well, North America, South America, Europe, and the UK. Which the knuckle is some shockwave bit sets. So there's 5 on each side, so that's 10 in total. And then you've got the knuckle, and this twists by 30 degrees. So hold that up straight. You see that all right, Will? Yeah. Hold that up straight, use it straight, but then to be able to use it on a slight angle, you can go up to 30 degrees on the knuckle. So for getting into those hard to reach areas with your impact bits, then this knuckle will help that out. Anyone want to win it, or should I choose something else?
pretty good.
It's
Pretty
a
good
pretty
price.
good deal.
to be fair.
Yeah, bear in mind that will fit any machine,
Well, for any machine, doesn't matter what you run, it will fit.
any brand.
Any brand. Oh, here comes a donation. Oh,
comment.
it's a comment. That looks handy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right. So the last question is, Josh,
read it?
go for it.
So, which model of Husqvarna chainsaw?
Hang on, I'm going to put something else with that. You asked the question, I'm going to go find out. So I got something else to put with it.
Okay.
All right, go on. Last question.
So, which model of Husqvarna chainsaw did we do in a video this week?
Oh, what a beast that was.
It was.
Do you want to read that one out a second? I'll go
Yeah.
find what I'm going to do.
Alex Stanbury, thank you very much. Brilliant show chats. Kept me amused whilst doing paperwork.
Filing the invoice for the DR today, I think.
So, yeah. Thank
Thanks
you very
once
much,
again,
Alex.
all the local customers that are
Yeah.
on board with us tonight. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you for all your
Yeah,
support.
really, really good. Couple of clues. Those of you that, well, US, Europe, it's a global brand, really.
Yeah.
Mostly made in Sweden, or that was where its heritage is too. They've just released should we say the size of the CC?
Yeah. Yeah, same size as CC.
So it is in the category of 90cc. So that'll give you a bit of a clue as well. Me and James are huge lovers of this brand as well.
One of the large components of it is actually manufactured in Japan.
It is. Yes. That's a streamer. I still can't pronounce it right.
That's a
I
streamer.
don't know if anyone who watched that video, and you would notice that Will had to dub over my voice because I said it wrong, and I still said it wrong in the actual video I done. So never mind. But it'll be right. Can't get it all right.
So what else you got there, James?
I got another bag.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Another bag. So again, something we can send worldwide. Quite happy to ship this worldwide to anyone out there. And So we got the knuckle set and that. And we got some comments coming in.
17 correct answers.
17 correct answers already. Go on, let's get that to 20. 18.
Again, guys, thank you ever so much for joining us tonight. If you can like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, that will really help us out. It will push us to do more videos, try and get as many products out. We'll try and get as many new exciting stuff that no one's ever seen before and do reviews for them as well. And how-to videos. You know, Ryan is brilliant at how-tos. He's our technical whiz kid here, does all the parts and the after sales for us. So yeah, again, if you've got any comments or questions, even if it's nothing to do with Milwaukee, put them on the chat. We'll answer them before we go this evening. The other thing is donations. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you ever so much for all the donations tonight. You are
How much are we up to
brilliant.
so far, raising wise? Is there any chance we can put that
Don't
up on screen?
know if we can see on the super
I
chats.
suspect Mick's Mers will be able to put
Work his
up.
magic.
Yeah, work his magic. Again, all the moderators tonight, we can't thank you enough for all the work you're doing,
Thank you very much.
looking after us. It's a bit of a, bit of a new one
It
for
is.
us.
So
we want to do more.
So if we could shout out who's our moderator tonight?
We've got moderators. We have got Dick Small Engines,
Thank you very much.
who is being our moderator. We have got Mixed Mowers. We have got Richard Sidgwick. We have got Hobby Motor. We have got Tinkering Taylor, and Fun Things to Do with Tech Sparky, and AJP Guard Machines. I'm trying to think of the others we've got. Some of these have come over from Mick's suggestions, so thank you, Mick, for giving us some good people who can moderate, because it's important. I don't think they've had to do too much moderation, to be quite honest. Sometimes on these chats, you get some spam people find the chat and start speaking up a load of old rubbish. So they're there just to make sure that everything runs smoothly. So that's why you see people with the old blue spanner on the end. Quite apt for what we do with the spanners.
So thank you very much for you guys for your help this evening. It's much appreciated.
Hey, sorry, I missed that bit. So I was way with the fairies, then.
Sorry.
24 answers.
24 answers. Okay, let's go for.
Should we go for the?
I'm gonna go. How many?
You haven't picked yet, have you?
I haven't picked yet.
No, you picked the number.
How many bits are in here in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and counting that's 11. So number 11 in the chat of the correct answers, which obviously the correct answer was.
Husqvarna 592 XP.
Yeah, Husqvarna 592 XP. And yeah, fantastic story. If you haven't watched that video, watch it. I get a little bit too excited. Luckily, I got Josh here just to keep me on the level a little bit. I think I forgot to take my tablet that day, but there we are. And we have.
We'll be doing more videos with that one as well in
Yes.
the next coming week. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and we'll check out some more videos on that. Do a little bit more technical, we'll strip it down as much as we can that Husqvarna will let us. But all those techno sort of geeks out there that want to know the ins and outs of it, we'll do all that for you and break it all down, go through it with you. So
And don't forget, all these products here are all available on our website as well. So they're all live on there now. So head over and look at prices and things like that. Yeah.
Right, so we've got a winner, and the winner is number 11, who was Richard Mills. There's Richard, who I think it is, who was in our shop yesterday and rang Ryan up at about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Thank you very much for your continued support towards our business. And you just won a prize of the knuckle from Milwaukee and the 10 shockwave bits and the bag. So well done. Thank you, Richard. And we've got a question. Questions. We love a question. Suzanne's over there doing her
plane directing.
I don't know what this is.
I think with all these airports opening, she thinks she might get a change of role.
Yeah. Oh, that was very good.
That is a good question.
We have been dying to do the next Segway video for a long time, and there's just, for some reason, always been an excuse not to do it. So we have got the next Segway quad bike video, which is going to be the unrestricted track test. So Josh and Randy Racer, who is our test track driver, done the last video where they took the Segway around the test track and they beat the Suzuki, didn't it?
Yeah.
1 minute 7, was it?
Yeah.
1 minute 7, I think it was. But we've now got the ECU, which we can put into that bike to de-restrict it. And that is going to be a very good video. hopefully we all live.
Yeah. So now we've got this launched, we should look at getting the time now to do some more videos like that.
Yeah, so yeah, we got this out of the way. This has taken up a lot of our time lately. So yeah, no, it's all good, and there's lots of fun things to come. We thank you everyone for donating. If you still want to donate, there's going to be obviously the Just Giving link. We're just going to leave that open and use it where we need to use it now. It's a good question there, or comment.
Six more engines. Well, hats off to the Hayes team. Superb stream and great efforts. Very well done. Brilliant.
Thank you, Dick. Really
Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much.
And thank you for moderating. We really appreciate that. Well done on winning your prize as well. If you could see behind the scenes there a little bit more, which you could ask Will to turn the camera around really, but we've got like prompts up on the wall of how to, what to say and different things to say.
Do a bit of behind the scenes sort of look.
Yeah, but it's worked. I've done a Facebook Live just now when I was off camera. So there's a little clip on our Facebook channel, which you can watch, which I think is about a 5-minute live video.
Sounds typing away.
Suzanne's tapping away. She's not actually writing anything, she's pretending. Yeah, but no, we're going to bring lots more lives, lots more giveaways. And as our channel grows, I'd like to think our giveaways will grow. The giveaways now are, it's certainly tangible items. It's certainly good stuff that people want to own. But we'd like to think that in a little while, a couple of years time, perhaps, or even less than that, we'll be able to literally pick up this and go, you can win this. That's where we want to get to. We want to be able to do that. So you guys who are already supporting us are helping us towards that. So then we can give a lot more back as well. We are looking at this in a big way for YouTube. So thank you all for watching. We really appreciate it. These guys have been absolutely fantastic. Suzanne and Will have been absolute troopers behind the scenes, setting everything up. I'm sure Will has kept a cool head all day about it, and I'm like, everything's ready, isn't it? Everything's ready. He's like, yeah, everything's ready. Everything's ready. I'm like, is it? And no, he's absolutely done an absolute diamond on it. Absolutely brilliant. And Suzanne, who's my wife, has been commenting in the chat with you guys all evening, and helping us out and waving the flags when we've done it. And yeah, Josh and Ryan, we're new to Milwaukee, and I mean very new. You see how much these guys have the knowledge they've already got of the products. Think how much knowledge we're going to have going forward, because that's what we like. We like to know what we're on about, and hopefully that's portrayed this evening. So yeah, got another one there from Tinkering Taylor.
What you guys have raised for Calm is outstanding, and to all the donations you have received from all people on the chat. Well, guys, we couldn't have done it without you. So it's thanks to you, not us.
Yeah.
We can put on the show, but it's without you guys and your support that we can do this. So
thank you so much.
Yeah, no, it's really important that you have done what you've done. I haven't put any money into it, and the case that you have all done so well at that is really, really, really appreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, ATV.
You've got a super chat donation. Yeah, another really local guy will be popping up on the screen any second.
Yeah, bit of funny chat.
One of our best friends, to be fair.
He is a good chat.
Nick from 3 O'Clock Woodland Services. So again, another family-run business. He's just given us a donation towards Calm. So thank you so much for that.
Cheers,
really
mate.
appreciate that.
Cheers, mate. Bang on.
And thank you for all the customers as well, local customers that come and support us. That's the other big thing.
And all the people who from our YouTube who've bought products from us. I know we're not talking hundreds. It's just there's probably about, I think, half a dozen, isn't there, who've bought things through our YouTube. Who've seen us on there and then gone to our website or come in store. Thank you all as well. So it's helping the business grow. But yeah, we've all done a really, everyone here has done a really good job tonight. And you guys watching us, there wouldn't be much point us doing it if you weren't there. So thank you very much. And I think that's probably a wrap.
I think it is.
Yeah.
So is there any questions or answers before we wrap it up? Really?
Let's get a few questions in before we.
Do you think we should do more live streams?
Yeah.
Do you think we should do more?
I think we would.
Very good. Yeah. And now we know what we're doing. Well, hopefully. The live will be up as a video on our channel, so it can be watched back if anyone's missed it or only just tuned in to think, oh, sugar, I missed it. Because I'm sure there's hundreds of people who, would love to have seen it. So that'll be available to watch on our channel in the next few days.
Yeah, I say keep commenting.
Taylor.
We'll try and get back to
What
everybody
was
as
that,
we
sorry?
can.
Yes, to more
Yeah.
screens from Tinkering Taylor, Adam Cross.
Cool.
And Adam, we put a comment up on the page a moment ago, and you said that you'd pop in and see us at one of the ag shows. Yeah, love to see anyone that's about in Devon. Pop over and see us. We're a friendly team. Come in the door or see us at a show. Please say hi. So thank you very much.
So when's our next show?
Next show is Mid Devon Show Week Saturday. So yeah, 9 days time. Or 8 days time. But yeah, it's that'll be our next show. We'll be there with our kit. We won't be having Milwaukee at the shows for the simple reason the logistics of that is just not possible. So available on our website and in store only on the Milwaukee side. But no, thank you everybody. We've got one more comment.
Terry Wallace.
Next
Next
stop.
stop, Hollywood.
Yeah,
I think we need tighter trousers for that.
yeah, we need
Terry.
tight trousers. Well, Bollywood. There's always
Yeah, more
Bollywood.
like Bollywood.
Yeah, Bollywood, right? Yeah. Another question? Yes, Paul. Yeah. Showroom is completely open, so you're welcome to come in and browse. And yeah, we'll be open again from 7:30 tomorrow morning. So open from 7:30 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. I live next door, so I haven't got too many excuses not to turn up late for work. But these guys live a lot further away than I do. And you see, you got another question? No, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, cool, brilliant job.
Cool,
Well,
wrap.
we're going to wrap that up because these guys want to get home.
And it's Ryan's birthday.
And it's Ryan's
Ryan's
birthday.
birthday.
So anyone who wants to wish Ryan a happy birthday before we disappear, we'd be very grateful because to do this on his birthday, especially his 60th.
Counting down the days of retirement.
No, thank you very much. We're Hayes Machinery. This is our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Okay.